next to red, next to red. They said my next to red. Yeah, they said my dream was a dead end. They said people like me don't tread. Said my slang won't ever get there. They said my neck was too red. Neck too red. Boy, your neck's too red. My neck's too red. Hey y'all, it's your favorite redneck. I'm back here with another interview. This time we're gonna have Mr. Paul Fresh coming in. There he is, picking his nose.
What it do?
Oh goodness. What up? And then we're gonna bring in Mr. Old Skeet.
What's going on, y'all? What up, Papa?
What's up?
What's the word?
Let's see.
It's all good.
All right, we got some bitch in here. So
What's going on, some bitch?
I got my lovely lady in here. I don't know what she put up. I think clapping hands.
Hey, there's Tony Tuba. What's going on, Tony Tuba?
Mr. Tony Forkin Tuba.
Yeah.
We got Coyote Penny. How you doing, Coyote? They're starting to drop in here. They coming in. So how y'all been doing?
Oh man, look, I got my coffee. I'm all right. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, brother.
My coffee. I got my root beer.
Yes, sir.
See, you can't see what it is. It's a root beer.
Well,
that's an ICB. Y'all know how them bottles look.
Yeah. I got in trouble one time at going to football camp. I brought an ICB up there. They thought it was something else.
I imagine they did. I want to. I was hoping to get a couple more in here before we get on to this, but I want to bring up something that me and Pawpaw was talking about. I watched the interview. I don't know if it was an interview. I don't know what. I watched y'all chit chatting.
Yeah, conversation. Yeah.
And I told Pawpaw that it kind of bothered me that it was only like 20, 23 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
And he told me that it was because y'all had a time schedule. Y'all had a time limit that they put you on.
We did. Yeah.
Okay, well, look here. I'm pretty close to y'all's age. But to me, that felt like telling a grandpa not to tell a story.
Right.
We ain't done telling the story yet, brother.
No, the story's still being written.
That's right.
Yeah.
The story is still being written. But I mean, that's the way it made me feel. I mean, how you tell two OGs in the game that comes to me, hey, what's up, Benny? But how you tell two OGs in the game that you got a damn time limit? Because I'm wanting us three. We all right. I'm 52. Pawpaw, you said you were 56, and Skeet, you 58.
That's right.
Did I get it right, Pawpaw?
Yeah.
All right. So we all right there close together. Actually, Skeet, you're the same age as my oldest brother.
Yeah.
So that being said, Pawpaw.
Yes, sir.
Won't you tell me a little bit about DJ Trick?
Man, I know I done told it a few times, but
You ain't told it to me.
ain't told it, right. Started out at about 10 years old collecting records, and started out mainly with hip hop, rap stuff, but then it kind of escalated into funk records, soul records, blues, and by the time I was probably about 12, I was already trying to learn how to scratch a little bit on my old Sears and Roebuck stereo. And
Shout out
so,
to you, Mom.
yeah. So, saved enough money, man, mowing yards to finally get a couple turntables. And my mom and dad bought me my first realistic mixer from Radio Shack. And initially,
That's something. Wait. That's something damn nobody. I mean, a lot of these people right here. I mean, my son barely even knows what the fuck that is.
yeah.
What, Radio Shack?
Exactly. And that used to be the place to go.
How do you get that when we had a Radio Shack up until the age of 9?
No, yeah, you were not. Was you 9?
I was 9.
Okay, well, up until the age of 9. But that's what I'm saying. The Radio Shack, it just kind of fell off. But that used to be the place to go to get all your damn electronics.
If you wanted cheap microphones, that's where you went.
Yeah, it was cheap.
Loki, how you doing? Loki doesn't come up in here. All right, well, then you went to Radio Shack, and what was the first thing you got?
It was I already had the turntables. I bought those with service merchandise. Now they wasn't
service merchandise.
Yeah, another OG that's long and gone. You know what I mean? And it wasn't my Technique 1200s, but they were that's all I could afford. They were straight on Techniques, and there is where I began to learn how to mix and blend records, and try to emulate and copy the scratches that I would hear on records, like Herbie Hancock's Rocket.
Oh yeah, I love that. When that came out, everybody was dun 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 dun. I remember it.
Yeah, man, classic record. But the DJ on that record was is still a living legend. Grand Mixer DST.
Mm-hmm.
I used to call him D Saint. I don't know if it really meant that, but it's DST. And he was scratching that word fresh. And hence the name now, Fresh, Papa Fresh. I stole that because that was my very first scratch I tried to emulate when I got my turntables. Although I was trying to do it before I got my turntables.
You're making them pause tapes too for all them break dancers.
Yeah, but before I was able to get my turntables on my little Sears stereo, I would make pause tapes. So I would pause bits and pieces from all my favorite records and just put them right behind each other, And so yeah, that's all I could do back then,
That was the start of you mixing then.
Yeah. That was me trying to learn what a scratch was, and when I got the little realistic mixer, that bumped me up a notch, and I was really perfecting my skills. By the time I was probably in the ninth.
How you know I was here and I didn't even make a comment yet?
Yeah. By the time I was in the 9th grade, I was, already selling mixtapes.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna move it again.
Will you leave things alone?
Yeah. Here we are. So yeah, that was the beginning. But my name back then at first was Mr. Mix.
Mr. Mix, that's right.
I even got a plaque. I got a plaque with all of our names on it. This guy.
Can I do this? I'm trying to do this. Trying to fix your mess up.
But I had to change my name because there was already a Mr. Mix. So then I changed it. Yeah. Started.
No, the blue. Hit the blue. Right here. This arrow.
There you go.
What did I just do?
We were.
There you go.
There we are. We back.
Now stop pressing buttons.
You hit the blue, didn't you? That I told you, the arrow that was pointing. You did that, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm still figuring this thing out, man. I'm telling you.
Look, if he'd stop pressing buttons, he'd be all right.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, I done told him now, old dog can learn new tricks. We just got to figure it out. Just takes us a little longer. Shout out to Snowman. He's up in here. He says he's in the truck.
What's up, Snowman?
Man.
I just subscribed to that channel. This is other channel.
I figured that because when they came in, he didn't have a wrench. I had to down fix that. All right.
What
so
up,
that was the start. That was the DJ tricks. So now I need to hear what started Dr. Skeet.
Oh, Dr. Skeet. Yep, that was my name back in the day. Yeah, I guess with music, I started in high school with a punk rock band. We did Devo and Aldo Nova songs, all kind of little things. And but when it came to hip hop, that happened after I graduated high school. I enjoyed hip hop before that, Run DMC and Houdini and all that. Actually, the first rap song I ever did wasn't mine. It was Houdini's 5 Minutes of Funk.
Yeah.
They had a talent show at a Boy Scout camp, and I loved that song, and so I did that song, and that kind of got my juices flowing a little bit. Anyway, really, it ain't much to tell. Later on, there's this guy named Pete Skinner. I probably shouldn't use his government name, but anyway, he's Radio Rashid now.
Yeah.
And he and this fella Daryl had this group called the Master Control Force. And they had 2 DJs in it. There's this Mr. Mix and MMS, Mix Master Scratch. Remember that trick?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, so I made a couple of tapes, and Rashid wanted me. He said, "Hey man, why don't you be in our group?" I'm like, "Cool." And so anyway, that's kind of how it got started on that. And
I gotta say something real quick. I gotta say something real quick. Fuck you, Menace. Love you, Menace. Love you, Menace.
Hey, MTP, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, man?
But anyway, that's really it. We, back then, rap was a little bit different. It was pretty. I call them cornbread. I call them cornbread raps. Went to the stove, got a loaf of bread, talked to the baker, and the baker said, that kind of stuff. We had to build our own style, and learn from others who were changing styles up, so it was kind of, we had to build it from the ground up.
Right.
And so, I guess it was cool at the time, but it got better and better as time went on. And the importance of DJs became a thing. In the beginning, DJs were always important on the street, but the industry people didn't understand that. And Paw got a story to tell about that for sure. But anyway, we paid a lot of dues back in. And that's that's long story short. That's how I got started.
Right.
Well, I mean, to me, a live show has got to have a DJ in it. I mean, you've got to have that DJ over there mixing it up. I mean,
yeah.
And we used to cut up with Tyler and say that he was going to be a DJ because when he was younger, he would play. I mean, he would just play music all the time, which he still does. But back then, we'd be in the living room listening to our own music, what we were listening to in the living room, and Tyler would be in here in his room, and he would be playing a song, and you could overhear it, but it would never play through. It would play like a quarter of the song, and then it would swap up to something else. And then it'd play another quarter of a song, and then he'd swap up to something else. We used to mess with him. We used to say, "Boy, you don't listen to a whole song, do you?" But so that's why we kept saying that he was going to be a DJ.
Yeah.
Well,
that's about the way it works, ain't it, Pawpaw?
Say what now?
I said that's about the way it works, ain't it? You play a little of this song and bam, you just swap it up into another one.
Just a little bit. That's right. It's got to be a good song if you let the whole thing play. You know.
Yeah, it's got to be something hype, something to get everybody bouncing. That's for sure.
That's right.
We used to do a lot of live sets, just hanging out a lot of times. And we talked about that a little bit in our conversation we had in that one video. We had a bass player, guitar player, Jay Swass on the drum machine,
Right.
picking them out with his fingers, Trick over there cutting it up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm playing something or rapping or doing something. We're all taking turns. Derek, who's Pimp Daddy DeReal now, he was doing mic work. You know, we had a lot of folks in there. Man, them sessions would go on forever.
Oh,
I would have loved to have been there.
Yeah, and it was an old farmhouse of a dairy farm where we were at, and wasn't nobody around, so we could make as much noise as we wanted.
Right.
You know, we had cotton fields on both sides of us, and then dairy farm in the back. Man, it was all right, man. Those were some good days.
Oh man, them were the funnest times when we would just get in there and just jam out, man. I mean that Smoke on the Water session. I think we ended up recording 90 minutes straight of just smoke. Just not,
one song, just constantly.
Song, it was amazing. I wish I had a copy of that.
You know, that box of cassettes.
I still got them.
I bet you money there might be a session of that in there somewhere.
That would be totally cool.
That would be awesome.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
There's a box of cassette tapes here.
Actually, they're
What's that?
Hold on.
They're way back there, though. So I wouldn't even.
But they under here. There's a box of cassette tapes right under there.
And they're yours from when you were.
When I was younger. And
well,
he's got
back then we had a 4-track back then, and so we had a whole bunch of cassette tapes.
Whole bunch.
We did, and plus, all the cars had cassette tapes in them, or sometimes the old ones had 8 tracks in them, and
yeah.
after a minute you started getting CDs, but everybody used cassettes there for a long time.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I think Menace is getting a little ahead of us. This has been here recently, Menace. You getting a little ahead of the show, buddy. I love you, Menace. Fuck you.
Yeah, we're talking about the old days, Menace. We'll get up to the new days here eventually.
Because I was going to say something about that, because here lately I've been listening to quite a few songs with Paul and Deacon, and the thing about it is, it's still got that old feel, that old school vibe to it, and I like it.
Right.
We getting there, Menace. We getting there.
Yeah.
That was a marriage right there, man.
Man,
There's Misty James.
Yeah.
Miss T from across the sea.
I think the coolest part of what I'm doing now, and then we can still go back and talk the old stuff, but the stuff I'm doing with Deacon puts me in the mindset as if I was hanging out with old and Jay Swass. It takes me back to those fun times, man, that we were having, and that's what me and Deacon, we tapped into the fun of making music. Not really worried about if it get 1 million streams or if it get added to a playlist. We just have fun making a dope joint. You know what I mean? So it's
that's right.
About fun, man. And I was so excited that, man, my brother Skeet got back into the game and started being creative, because I'm gonna tell you, y'all don't know old Skeet. That dude right there is a multi-talented dude. From
I appreciate it.
Rap to produce, picking on guitars. So I was just super excited that you started making joints, man. I love it.
I was just glad that my good friend was still working in the music business.
Yeah.
Cause
I heard something about after you was gone for a while, you come up and knocked on his door.
well, that was back in the day, but I knocked on his door. I guess in 2021. I guess sometime was 2021 or 2022. Anyway, and so yeah, I knocked on my brother's door a couple times.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's man, I tell you what, I'd been when he was doing the thing with West 10, when they were doing their thing, I was so happy because look, don't nobody want no old white dude doing hip hop. At least that's what I thought until Pawpaw and Deacon got together, and I'm like, okay, I'm cool. That's cool. And so the country rap thing, I'm a little bit hick, a little bit hood, I guess. And so back in the day, we tried to hide the hick part because we wanted to do hip hop,
That's right.
So it was different. I thought it'd be it just didn't seem like it would be accepted like it is now. And so even though I was authentic and I was myself, I kind of minimized that aspect of my life, skinning cottonmouths down at the trestle and, all that kind of stuff. That didn't make the songs back then. But nowadays it's going to be in my song. So, but no, that inspired me to, get back in. I did politics for a number of years, even got elected a couple times. Y'all may not know this, but I'm kind of an educated redneck. But anyway, I try to minimize that as much as I can, but no, I'm done with all that mess. I did my part, and I wanted to go back to something that I loved. And even though I did music over the years, I didn't do it professionally until I decided to get back in the game a little bit. And I do it because I love it. Same reason Paul does it. He loves it, and I put it out. And some people like it. Some people like my stuff, some don't, and that's the way music is. But anyway, that's kind of.
If you don't enjoy doing it, then why the fuck do it?
Yeah, well, that's right, and that's why I do it. I don't try to do it to make any money. I ain't gonna turn nothing down when it starts coming in my mailbox or nothing. But the thing of it is, what's that?
I said you'd be an idiot if you did. I mean, now it's gonna fall from the floor. Damn, take it in. I mean, money.
Mama didn't raise no fool, but But no, I totally enjoy it. I write every single day, even if it's wrong. Matter of fact, they're the only person. There's probably two people who don't like me being on this show right now. One of them's the guy I'm supposed to be laying down music for right now, and the other one is my little spotted friend that's behind me, weighs 3.5 pounds. He don't want me to do nothing but pet him.
Yeah, you've seen mine. I sent you a picture of mine, and she's shut out the room right now. Mom's in there watching it on TV.
Yeah,
that's what she just said. That's what I say, and I pull it up. That's what I say about all artists. If you don't like one song, try another one. And that's the thing about it is, and I've noticed too, that you can take an artist and you can, like she just said, you might listen to this song and be like, man, no, I don't like that. But then you can listen to another song by them. I say if you listen to their full catalog, you're going to like at least 50% of it.
Yeah.
If something drew you to that artist.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. We all have our thing, we get in it, and sometimes in the studio it sounds good to you, or maybe not even in the studio. You may be out in the yard singing a song, coming up with something. But when you lay it down, you go, I don't know, man. I freaked my brother out one time. Whenever I'm doing I always try to get the cadence of a song, before I start, writing lyrics to it. And I sort of mumble through it, and it sounds like I'm speaking in tongues. Like, You know what? And my brother came in on me one time. He never seen me do that before, and he's like, "You having a stroke? What's going on?"
I'm all right. Just go on and leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's funny right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dustin said it was that's called scatting.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, no doubt.
I've been doing from my understanding, I don't know, me and Snowman and Triple T is supposed to get with Menace and do something, but I really don't know how I'm gonna fit in. But I've been thinking about other songs and been, letting the beat run through my head and then trying to put words to it, just see if I can do it. And
I say this: measure twice and cut once, brother. Because once you put it out there, it's out there.
Yeah, once it's out, it's out.
Yeah. We've all had some interesting songs pop out there. You wish you could get back, but once they get out there, they're out there.
Tyler said you just said what I was doing all weekend. I was
measuring twice, cut once.
Measuring twice, cutting once. I was laying that. We talked about it. I've been laying that floor, and I've been doing tile, and then I had to go do that dang LVT or LVP, whatever, and I couldn't get it to lock in. It was pissing me off. Oh man! But I would measure it twice. Because I'd measure it once and I'd look at him and I'd pull the tape again, and that was what he kept saying: measure twice, cut once.
Yeah,
I got through with it though. It looked good.
Yes, sir.
I'm reading MTP's comments.
I can't read nothing.
All right.
Well, I got my laptop behind. I'm on my phone. I got my laptop behind it, so I turned the sound off on it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So I can see the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but on here, for some reason, my damn mustache looks dark as hell. I don't know why. I mean, it don't. I do not dye nothing. So Tyler was saying I used a Sharpie to color it. So I don't do nothing like that. It just ain't fucking went all the way yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now this up here, I keep it down because when it comes out, it looks like Skeet's chin and Pawpaw's chin.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, we earn these gray hairs, buddy.
Hey, the Bible says gray hair is a sign of wisdom. That dog, we got a bunch of smart motherfuckers on this damn stream right here, buddy.
I don't know how wise I am. I try.
Well, I tell you what. We talked about that earlier too. You learn by your mistakes, and if you don't, then you're the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. It just ain't gonna happen.
That's right. I call it just being stupid.
There you go.
If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're stupid, man. That's what happened.
The thing is, you can't fix stupid. You can try to direct it, but you just can't fix it.
Always said stupid is stupid.
Misty said 3 distinguished gentlemen.
Misty's all right.
Yeah.
I see Misty James everywhere in country rap.
No doubt.
No matter what live it is, I see her there. I don't know. I mean, she is like everywhere. I think she's awesome. She's a super fan for everybody, man. Me and Bloodhound did a thing down in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. He went live for a minute, and she was on his live. I'm like, what? She probably knows more about us than we do.
Wow.
Tyler just pulled up a post that says, if you can smell rain, your country is hell. And that's, I
smelled rain earlier today.
Yeah, they talking about how you smell rain. You can smell it. You can
distinct smell.
You can tell when rain's coming. You can smell it. I don't care. If you can't, then you too damn city. All right, Pawpaw, let's keep going.
All right, Ted, what you got? Give me a question.
No, I want you to keep going with your story. You're just gonna stop at the mixing, and that's it.
When we formed that group, Master Control Force, we had a few shows, and then it kind of dissolved. The other DJ kind of didn't want to do it. Wanted to sell weed, I think. Maybe not. I don't know.
I've done that some too.
You right. Hey, you right.
Yeah,
you right.
And then I think old Skeet, I think you possibly had moved away. You moved out of state.
I did. Well, I got fired from the Master Control Force. We was in Wolf's dining room, and I started asking him questions about getting more money.
Oh yeah, no.
And he fired my ass. He did. He fired me straight up. But I ain't the only one. Pim Daddy DeReal, when he worked for Wolf in the Master Control Force, the later incarnation of it,
yeah,
he got fired for the same reason. He started asking, he said, where the money at? And bam.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why I got fired. I asked too many questions.
No doubt.
But hey, we had a lot of fun doing that.
Yes, sir.
There was a bunch of fights we had to deal with. I don't know. You remember that one time? I don't know if was it National Guard Armory? Man, a big fight broke out, and my brother was breakdancing there, and you were there, but I can't remember which National Guard Armory it was. We did a bunch of them, or a few of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, a fight broke out, and this old janitor was trapped back in the corner. He broke out the fire extinguisher, started spraying people. it was hilarious. You remember that one?
I think I might have been DJing that one. Yeah.
You was DJing that one. Now, MMS was there too, but matter of fact, we ate at McDonald's after that one, if I remember correctly, because that's all we could afford. And I've been using that ever since. Like, yeah, we got that McDonald's money doing them shows.
Got enough for
Hey, today McDonald's money means something, cuz. I mean, for real. I went over there the other day and got all three of us a meal.
Yeah.
And damn if I didn't spend over $30 for 3 meals at McDonald's.
Yeah, it was cheap back then compared to now, but man.
And then Mom wanted an ice cream, and their ice cream machine was shut down. But Dairy Queen was across the street, so I go over there, and Dairy Queen they didn't go up on their prices; they went down on their sizes. Now the little junior is a small now, and then the medium. What used to be the medium is a large on the Frosties. I mean, not Frosties, Blizzards.
Right.
I ordered 3 mediums. And I pulled up there and they handed them to me. I was like, "This is a small, ain't it?" And they're like, "No, we done changed it up." Hey, Mary, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy the way things are going now. I mean, you can't afford shit nowadays.
No, inflation is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Meg, how you doing?
What's up, Meg? All right, so all right. So the only two that was left really doing it was me and Rashid, and which that ain't who he went by. He went by Sweet Peter Soul back then.
Yeah.
So we did our thing, you know what I mean, and we did a lot of shows, opened up for a lot of legendary rap groups and R&B groups. Man, I've told them names in other interviews. You know, like Rob Bass, DJ Easy Rock, Zap, Mint Condition was at a show. All these shows was happening in Jackson, Tennessee, because which ain't the biggest town. You know what I mean? Back then, it definitely wasn't as big as it is now.
They had that blues festival.
Yeah.
That brought a lot of those folks in too.
Big on blues, yeah, because Super Wolf's wife was a legendary blues singer.
Yeah.
You know,
Denise LaSalle, yeah.
I was just really absorbing all of that, being able to be backstage with all of these legendary artists that were huge. I mean, I bought their records, so you know, it was really a dope moment to be on stage with, you know, NWA, Dr. Dre, Easy E, Ice T. I mean, it was legendary to be able to do that. Awesome. And at the time, we didn't have no music out. I was still playing instrumentals off records, and Pete was rhyming and singing over them joints. You know what I mean? So
you're skipping over somebody that damn shook the damn hip hop rap world to pieces.
Who that?
2 Live Crew.
2 Live Crew. Oh man, absolutely. They were there.
They had court cases and everything.
Yeah. We opened up for them in later years. When I had got a record deal with my friend and brother Lil Mac, we ended up opening up for 2 Live down in Atlanta in '95, which was really dope. Now they was throwing water bottles at us, but I mean we still opened up for them, you know.
Hey, they was giving you something to drink. Hell, why not? Yeah. Some man said banned in the USA.
Yeah, they got some us, man, because they see 2 Live Crew because they had all the females that would have naked dancing. We didn't have nobody on stage. It was just me and Mac. And but they calmed the crowd down and said, "Hey man, these guys come all the way from Memphis. Let's give them a shot." And they calmed down. They let us do our little set. And oddly enough, years later, like 7 years later, I ended up co-producing a whole mixtape for one of the founding members of the 2 Live Crew, Brother Marquis. Rest in peace, Brother Marquis.
Yeah.
So it's kind of odd. My whole musical journey has been very, very odd in that I never planned none of it. I just kind of happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I always was eager to like collab with people even back then. You know, whether it was like putting scratches on somebody's record or sitting in on a session and helping to mix it, whatever. So, and just from me wanting to collab and build and just make funky music, more and more opportunities came my way, man. And you know, took a break from it naturally. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get married, you have a family. Years went by.
Got to live life, brother. That's right.
And it's all part of the process that God has for you. You got to walk the walk that God has for you. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I mean, like you just said, I'll take you back a little bit with me and Mom. We lived on the Barker compound. I mean, it was. I mean, that to me, if you get in with a biker club, and I'll tell you who it was. It was the Iron Cross. But when you're in with them, you talking about family. That's a family tie. That's almost like blood. And well, when we got out of it and moved out on our own and you know bought our own property, got away and all that, I had got rid of my bike and all. And then he comes along, and then she told me I should have named him Harley because that was my bike money right there. It was going to cost me my bike money.
That's right.
So, yeah, I mean, you family changes a lot. You get married and have kids, it changes a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My whole priority was not music, was not records, was not equipment. It was to make sure my wife and my son had everything they needed.
That's right.
And God has blessed me, man, in my years. So
when you do that stuff, the rest of it falls in place. Sure does.
As much as I messed up and fell down, man, God always, man, blessed me, picked me up, and dusted me off. And I just had to learn how to trust him and put my faith in God, and then he'll make a way. Even when everything else looked like it's falling down, God would give you a way out. You know what I mean? So real talk.
Menace, you so Mills.
Menace is trolling you.
Menace is so Mills. And, you know, at first I didn't. I mean, really and truly, I guess what started this whole shit and shebang with me and Menace was he dropped that damn diss track at John Cashville, and when he did, I did a reaction to it, and I did it like I heard just a little bit of the beginning of it, and I said I'm doing a reaction to this, and I didn't listen to the whole thing. And then when I got to listening to it, man, that is one of the best reaction videos I've ever did, because I did not expect the shit that was coming out of his mouth. And he had me so fucked up. At one point, I can't even, I'm like, Tyler's talking about listen to the bars. I said, the fucking bars. I can't even say the fucking bars. And it was crazy. And since then, it's pretty good deal with me and Menace.
Yeah,
I did one video, and he made a comment on it, and he said the only thing he learned from that video was that I needed a haircut. I got a haircut, Menace. And Mom ran the house, and Tyler hates rocks.
let me say this about MTP, man. There's a lot of MCs. I ain't gonna say a lot. There is a few MCs in this thing we call country rap. But MTP, man, is a dope MC. I'm telling you. You go back. That dude, he ain't no average country rap dude. You listen to that. You listen to him write his rhymes and how he spits his stuff. That dude is hip hop. Real talk.
That's right.
Real talk.
And he's fire too.
No doubt.
He is fire.
Yes, sir. Underrated.
I have noticed something else about MTP though.
Yeah.
He's full of shit. And I like him though. That's why I like him. He don't mind taking it wherever there is, and that's what I like about him.
Yeah. And plus, he's cool with Brookie, who sing on my joints, man. So yeah, so he's all right. Yeah, no doubt. All right, Skeet, hey, tell him a little bit about it, Skeet. How we started the whole.
Well, before you do that, I want to ask something.
All right.
Is there any video, old video that we can pull?
Yeah. I don't think you can pull it up, but I know there's some old video. I think Trick's got one, and we did what was that guy's name? MC Hard.
Yeah.
There's a video of that. There's photographs, I guess, of the old days. We got some old songs up there a little bit, like Cranking the Jacks on there somewhere.
Yeah.
We got a couple LSB songs, I think. And I know Trick's got that Lil Mac, What You Pumping song is out there somewhere, isn't it?
The video I got the video converted recently digital, but I hadn't uploaded it yet, and and I probably will. Soon.
What do you do? Cleaning out your.
But you got to realize when we were doing it back then, no video. Yeah. There wasn't no video cameras.
No, VHS, and that was.
Yeah. But
it's grainy, and and a lot of people, they're big and luggy. You had to, big old cases you had to carry around.
Yeah, no,
it costs it a good bit to get a video made and then put out on a platform.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think back when I was, in my teenage years. Well, actually, before my teenage years, when MTV came out, it was like, what the fuck? We get to watch a movie to the damn song. Hell yeah. It was just cool as hell. But you had, and then what was it? VH1 came after that, so that was competition, and but that was back when they used to play music. Now they're just all them shows. They really ain't about music no more. They got shows and stuff, and I'm like, y'all fucking forgot what y'all was doing.
I will say this. I'm more excited now with what I consider hip hop, because a lot of the old OG artists like LL Cool J, Rakim, Eric Sermon, MC Light, Common, Pete Rock, DJ Premier, all these guys is coming back and putting out records. I'm an old hip hop dude, so I love seeing that with the old heads. You ain't never too old to make music. I don't care what you look like.
Snoop Dogg just dropped one, what, like 2 weeks ago? Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound, they dropped one.
Yeah.
So
new album, yeah. So I love it, man. I love seeing that, man. And so that's what I tell everybody. Look, don't worry about what you look like. Don't worry about where you're from. If you got a song in your heart, man, record that thing, put it out.
That's right.
Might be the next thing. You don't know.
Just be who you are. Authenticity matters. Hey, MTP, I wasn't a diss a while ago, brother. That was actually a compliment. I was letting you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
So don't take it as a diss. That wasn't meant to be no diss.
I think he was dissing me when he said I was the real one. I don't know what the hell I'm real. I mean, I do say keep it real, and I do keep it real. And my reactions to, when I do a reaction video, you get my honest reaction. I mean, I don't just sit there and listen to it and try to break. I mean, I'll listen to what's being said,
right?
But I'm not gonna say, oh, he just said blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Just because it damn takes me by surprise on some of the things that are, going on in music.
Right.
And I gotta say, I'd like to see everybody get along, make music together, but for a reactor to react to music, ain't nothing better than a diss song to react to.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, controversy sells, I suppose. It draws attention. I think the diss stuff is, as far as regular fans go, they're probably less impressed by it than, say, the reactors are.
Right.
But even regular fans like a little chaos in there sometimes. I don't play into it if I can help it, but I mean, I'm on the country side of country rap. If I got an actual beef with somebody, I take it to them. I ain't gonna take it on no. I ain't gonna put nothing out like that. Yeah. Oh, I'll put out some chastisement stuff, is what I call it. Where you don't name anybody, complaints. I'll put some of that stuff out there. But if I have a real problem with somebody, though, I ain't gonna put it on wax. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna talk to them about it or deal with it like you got to deal with it.
Mano a mano.
Eye to eye, mano a mano. That's what Tyler just said.
That's right.
We're gonna do it right here.
Yes, sir.
If you got a problem, look at me right here with it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go around there talking shit around behind my back. Come to me and talk to me about it.
That's right.
And I think me and Skeet was talking about it. I mean, like back in the day, if somebody you had a problem with somebody, I mean, y'all took care of it, and either y'all, from that point on, it was either you left each other alone, or either y'all became friends.
Yeah,
a lot of times you became friends.
I think the thing,
Uncle Dub in the house.
The
Uncle Dub.
That all of these folks will get on social media, and they real brave on social media.
That's true.
All kind of stuff. They'll even be so bold as to give their address out and say, "Come see me." But I'm telling you, folk need to stop all that, because there are some folk out here that are flat-foot nuts. And,
that's true.
And they'll drive 4 hours and knock on your door in the middle of the night. You putting your family at risk. You putting your children at risk. So y'all internet gangsters need to calm down, because I'm telling you,
that's right.
The one you worried about, don't get on there and say all that, and they'll be knocking on your door one day. You know what I mean? So be careful. That's all I can say.
She just put my words and pulled me up there.
Yeah.
unless you're TNT Mom, I don't want to hear
it. Right. Yes. Well, what questions you got? You got any more questions? We wrap about.
I want to play something, but yeah, I got my pad. I got my damn pad. I want to hear some music. I want us to jam, but yeah, I got my pad.
Yeah, play first record he came out with that he didn't rap on a little bit.
I'm gonna show you y'all's page on my pad.
Yes, what's that?
It's a blank page because I wanted y'all. I wanted y'all to. I wanted this to be about y'all. I wasn't gonna, like I said earlier. I wasn't gonna. Ain't no 30 minutes. Ain't no. I mean, y'all want to hear something? Y'all want everybody else to hear something? Tell me. We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna listen to it. We'll talk about it. And
we had a group back in the day called the Light Skin Brothers, and one of my only regrets in music is that we didn't put anything out.
No, so
we did a lot of music though. I don't know how many songs we did. We did a bunch.
Yep.
We definitely had more than an EP, probably more than an album, but a lot of those songs were pretty dope.
No doubt.
Maybe there'll be a surprise in the future, huh?
Hey, I'm praying and hoping that we had to get Swashy and put him a mask on so nobody knows who he really is. But I hope he does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope.
Do y'all know who? I'm sure y'all do, but what is it? Pete and Bass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I would love to see Pawpaw Fred, Old Skeet, Pete and Bass get together.
Oh, that would be dope.
That'd be fun.
Them guys is amazing. Them guys are amazing.
They're real good. I mean, I listen to them all the time.
Yeah. And they look like they in their 70s, man.
Uncle Dub, your time's coming, bud. We got an interview. We're gonna set up that interview, but right now this is about these two fellas on the screen right here. This is the OGs in the game right here. We listening to the tales of the tale.
Yeah.
No doubt. Uncle Dub wanted to get up on it, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he want me to play his song.
Yeah, I heard up on a contest. Yeah, he
got some good stuff.
70 what?
70.
That's how many songs we got?
No, that's how old they are.
That's how old they are? Tyler said Pete and Bass are 70.
Wow. I wouldn't mind hearing their story.
Yeah. Hey, me and Pete talk about that all the time.
Bass is 76.
Wow.
Pete is 72 and Bass is 76, Tyler said.
Wow, that's amazing. Lord willing, if I make it to them years, I already know I'll be doing the same thing. I'm gonna be doing. You know what I mean?
Well, when you do
I don't know if I'm gonna make it that far.
Yeah, you gonna make it, brother.
Well,
we'll
if you
see.
do something, if you enjoy doing something, I mean, I can see you down rolling right on with it. Damn, Loki ain't seen in a while. Then he just come in with Pete and Bass or OGs in the UK drill scene. Hell yeah, they're legends, he said. But I agree with you on that. What is this right here?
That's the YouTube thing. You don't pull that up until you get
okay. Well, did I just do this?
Yeah, just click on it and then search whatever
you What you pulling up there, TNT Dad?
You probably know what I'm fixing to pull up. You probably already figured out what I'm pulling up.
Maybe. Ain't no telling. Cranking the jack? Is that what you're trying to pull up?
Go what?
Why don't you click on the video?
Oh, the one me and Pawpaw did?
Yeah, I'm pulling up one you and Pawpaw did.
Yeah, that was the first one I did when I got back into it, man.
I gotta let Tyler take over. He's a little bit quicker than this one I am.
What are you doing over there?
She wants out. She knows her mom's right there. She left her in here a minute ago. Now I gotta say this right here. When I heard this, the first time I heard this, I was like, "Holy shit!" Because of where I grew up, where I came from, and I'm like, "Damn, he's telling the story of my people."
Mm-hmm.
And then Snowman, he come up right after I found this song, and Snowman came out with a reaction to it. And I'm like, damn, I can't do it right now because my buddy Snowman just did it. But and Snowman talking about spin that shit. So I just did a damn reaction to it last week, I think.
Okay, that's what's up.
So let's sit back and listen to these old cats get down with it and tell you the story of my people.
I believe I've seen this before.
Living a hard life, doing everything you can for your kids and your wife. Sharecropping shack out, house out back, and always getting sick from sleeping close to the crack. Springtime's fun, but winter is hard. Easy living ain't for suckers who refuse to farm. Nighttime's scary, but his faith is strong. Ain't sweating those fools, cause they won't live long. One hand's on the good book, the other's on a gun. Holding tight to the kids every time they come. He tried to pay it off, but they tried it in vain. Now he's back in the bread lines, begging for change. Everything's in the wagon and they carry the rest. Packed it all up and caravan out west. Survival of the family, blood, sweat, and no glory. Generations of my people. It goes on and on and on and on. Story of my people. Break bread, build a homestead. Toil in the fields, always staying ahead. Little girl grew up, it seems, a young woman with dreams. Married off in her teens, ran away with some fool who drank bad to the bone. Laid his hands on her once, now she's all alone. Raising kids and widow with families looking out. God got her back and that ain't no doubt. Poverty struggle, but it'll be alright. Country gearing up for another big fight. Son got drafted, don't know what he'll be facing. Wave cut it down for a grateful nation. Mom
That was my grandmother.
Collapsed to the floor. Another mother giving up a child for war. A flag draped coffin, honor and glory. Generations of my people. This is your story. On and on and on and on it goes. On and on and on and on it goes. On and on and on and on it goes.
Here's a little story that must be told about my granddaddy on my pop's side, yo. Whole folk like it never done seen. House full of children, lot of mouths to feed. Lived in the house that it didn't even own. Wife died in her 40s, young kids at home, sharecropping. Didn't even own his own land. Sweat on her brow, blister on his hand. Hard work, youngins, you don't even know about it. Don't work, don't eat, yeah, I'm talking about it. Hog killing when there was a live book. Pull them in the water, hang them up, get stuck, fresh meat. Make it through the winter, one more. Taters in the cellar, dry beans better soak. Paint a picture, minute pole folk back then. This is my story, my friend.
Who came up with it? Skeet?
What you talking about? Oh, the song?
Papa, you just exploded. How the hell did you explode?
He put his thumbs up in the air.
Can I do that?
I don't know if mine does it. Mine don't do it.
Oh, he's on his phone. He's on his phone. He's on a damn iPhone.
Yeah, I can show you and Adam Calhoun how to turn that off if y'all want to turn it off.
I think Papa's enjoying it.
But I want to tell a couple things about that song, especially the video. But
one thing before you do that is y'all never just say this. Eddie just asked a good question. Where is Pawpaw from? I know both of y'all are from the same area to start with. So where would that be?
Crockett County. Crockett County. Yeah.
And I'm from Gibson County, Tennessee.
Yeah. Tennessee. Yes, sir. Born and raised. No doubt.
So are you still in Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm in Memphis. I'm down in Memphis. Yep.
Pawpaw could throw a rock to Mississippi from where he lives.
Yeah. I can see the street down there. That's Mississippi. That right down there.
I've been up and down that interstate quite a bit right there, going through Memphis, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee.
Sure.
All right, what was about the video there, Skeet?
Well, setting it up, Pawpaw and I have an old friend, Pastor Armstrong from Augusta, Georgia. He wasn't always a pastor, but well, anyway, he still writes music and composes and all that kind of stuff. His son raps, and he still does a lot of music. He's very talented young man, or old man, I guess. He's young to me though, I guess. But anyway, he came up with the original score for Story of Our People.
Yep. And
it's some of the elements are still in it that he put in there, but that inspired as far as the lyrics go, I was going through a period in my life where I was looking back a lot, and that's sort of where that song came from as far as the lyrics go. And then, of course, Pawpaw did his magic on it, and a guy named Rick. What's Rick's name?
Rick Perry.
Yeah, Rick Perry. He did a lot of the guitar work and some other things on it.
Harmonica.
And it sort of just the harmonica too. That's right. And it sort of came together. It morphed a little bit, but everybody had something. All four of us had input on that song. And, if I had to do it over again, I'd probably put 2 verses in it, because I'm old school. Our music went 5 minutes long back in the day. And this is the first song I did since coming back, I suppose. And so I was still in that mode, that mindset.
Yeah.
And nowadays, a song 2.5 to 3.5 minutes or so is about what you get.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't listen to a long song. But anyway, that's the only thing. But on the video, I did Pawpaw wrong. I did him wrong. I did. You'll notice. Well, you'll notice through most of the video, there's actual photographs. Now, those are photographs of my people, my grandmother, and they're setting from about the 1920s up to 1930s. That was her youth. A lot of those folks, are my kin folks. But where I had to subsidize, I would use AI and use some of those pictures in there. And when Pawpaw says a line, he comes in, "Po folks like you never done seen," that line. I flash a picture up there, and it's just up there for a second, right? But if you look real close at those people, they look like hills have eyes, folks. I didn't even catch it when we were doing the video. If you look at them real close, my brother caught it, and I started laughing. He said, "Did you look at those people?" And I said, "Oh yeah, those are Pawpaw's people."
Well,
anyway,
hey, here's the funny thing about it is when we did the reaction, Tyler was sitting across. I told you how we do the reactions. I sit in front of the TV, and he's got the remote. He's sitting on the other side of the room. So he just seen it from a ways off, and we stopped the video. I know Skeet's done seen it, and then we stopped the video right there, and Tyler said, "That looks like your family." I said,
Well, when he said that, I watched it. I didn't watch it live, but I watched it later. I started laughing. It was pretty funny.
I mean, I think that the whole thing was, I mean, he couldn't see, but I was right there. You know,
I couldn't see. I was just seeing how many people was there.
He was just talking about how big the family was, and
yeah. If you look at those folks real close, you go, "Dadgummit, what's going on with this?" You know,
somebody beat them up with a stick.
But no, when he said that, I assumed he was talking about the size of the family. But he said they look like your family, and man, I was dying laughing. It was so funny.
I grew up. My granddaddy had got a bunch of property, and then as the property developed into farmland, so did the children had to pop out to help work it.
That's right.
My dad comes from 13 children.
Yeah.
So when my grandma died on my dad's side, when she died, I think the obituary had, I think I said it on the video too. I mean, it had how many children were still alive because she'd had some that had passed, how many grandchildren, how many great grandchildren, how many great great grandchildren, and how many great 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 grandchildren she had.
You needed all them folks to work the land and take care of business, man.
Well, one thing too, as they got older, my aunt Bernice, she got her place. My aunt Joyce, she got her a spot of it. My dad got a spot of it. My Truman got a spot of it. And then, I mean, the dirt road we grew up on, I mean, it had our family name on it. And then right beside the dirt road was a dairy farm, Triple N Dairy. And not only did we have to work the fields, our family's fields, then we had to go bale hay for Mr. Newberry, and we had to go help hook up the milk machines to the cows and all that. It was, but I think it taught me a lesson, a good lesson.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Well, every story in that song is true.
Absolutely.
The timing might be off a little bit because, you got to do it in a theatrical kind of way, I suppose. But, and some of them are true for me personally. Some of them are true for my family, but, that whole flag drape coffin thing, that's about my step grandson. We lost him in Iraq in 2006.
I think I said in the video that if you've never seen that, if you've never experienced that, you don't know about it, because I've seen it myself.
Well, that's what inspired my political career. Because you have questions when you lose someone in your family, right?
Yep.
And those questions I couldn't answer properly, and I didn't get proper answers for them. And so, without going too deep into it, that inspired that part of my life. And but no, that's there's a lot of families in this country that have gone through that, old and new, and it's difficult. It's necessary sometimes, but it's difficult,
Right.
And we all stand on the shoulders of giants, and all those giants aren't necessarily famous people. They may be your great granddaddy or your great grandmama or something, And so anyway, that's really what that song's about. Just don't forget where you come from. We didn't all do this on our own. You got to have faith, learn from your mistakes, learn from your, all the things you can, and just do the best you can.
That's
and
right.
So anyway, didn't mean to get too deep, but you know what I'm saying.
No, well, I mean, you went and witnessed one of my heartfelts. So
I did, and that's the kind of stuff that songs, you got to write songs about that kind of stuff. Most of my songs, at least my modern songs, are happy songs because a lot of my life was dark, and I write them for therapy, so my songs tend to be happy. Even when I deal with serious subjects, like one of my recent songs is I Know Gun Fu. Well, that's about the Second Amendment and defending yourself. That's a pretty serious subject, but I made it fun.
I like that song.
I made it fun. And so that's a lot of my songs are going to be happy. And some folks, they they would rather have a more morose type experience with some music, and that's okay. Everybody, we have music for different things.
Right.
You listen to, Motorhead or somebody like that to get amped up, or, whatever. Music's very therapeutic in a lot of different ways. But for me, a lot of my stuff's going to be happy, and because I need it to be,
That video that you went and looked at that I got on my page, those two songs in there, if I hear them before, when I heard them, it made me think of my brother.
Yeah.
But now when I hear them, it makes me think about me not having my brother. And they really fuck with me now.
Yeah.
Because of that, because of me doing that video. It just, so, yeah. And that's the thing about with music that I see I like everybody to see it. Music can take you to a different place.
That's right.
Music can make you smell things that are not there.
I don't know about all that, but yeah.
Why I say that is if you okay, all right. When I was a kid, yeah, memories. That's what when I was a kid, the one of the local skating rings was called Durr Skating Ring, and we went there when we were kids with my dad and all. My dad was a phenomenal skater. He could spin around, do haul ass backwards. He'd come by and scoop me up and hold me up in the damn air while we flying around the skating ring. Scared the shit out of me when I was little. But there was music that were played in that skating ring that when I hear it, I can almost smell that skating ring.
Yeah.
That's what
I totally get what you're saying now.
Sound loony, right?
I know I sound like I probably am fucking loony, but I don't care.
No, I get what you're saying.
Well, if you could really smell, possibly smell something with music, I guess mine smells funky.
Yeah, that's right.
Lord.
If I'm doing it right, mine smell funky too. I'm with you on that, brother.
All right.
Hey, there's also there's the iconic aspect of music. One of the things my brother has done, he and Deacon Blue, they got a song called "If It Ain't Fun, It Ain't Getting Done."
Yeah.
That is the truest song. And if you know him, if you know either one of those gentlemen, that is the truest song they ever put out. And it applies to me too. I even quote it sometimes when I'm doing memes or something on IG or whatever, because it is almost a philosophy when it comes to music.
Sure.
And I love the fact they got, that ain't the only one. They got a few others like that apply to my life. And I'm sure, obviously, it applies to them. They're very authentic. They keep it real. It's really good stuff. But that was one of my favorites of the contemporary Paw Fresh and Deacon Blue.
If I'm crazy as hell, fucking Snowman's crazy as hell.
Well, I think both of you are, but I love you, so it's all right with me. My kind of crazy.
Oh shit. Pawpaw, I didn't know about this song until Skeet said something to me about it, and I had to go listen to it. Tell me about Rent Free.
Rent Free, man, I'm gonna tell you. To me, collaborating with other artists, other producers, other DJs, is where you gonna make your best music. And one day, just out the blue, I was scrolling through Instagram and this lady popped up. Her name was Tina Smith. Tina Smith music. And I listened to a song and I was like, wow. I really love how she sounds. I didn't know nothing about her other than I could tell she was a Latino. Am I saying that right? So I just hit her up out the blue. That's the beauty of social media. I just sent her an IG message, say, "Hey, I would love to do a song with you one day," and so we went back and forth a few times. And it took over a year for me and her to finally do a song together. And because she's in Florida, I'm in Tennessee. And
That's a dope song.
Yeah. So she called me up and she's like, "Hey, I need one of them records, kind of like what you and Deacon rap on, man. I need one of them, mid tempo, up tempo hip hop joints." And so I sent her one, and she loved it. And after I had dropped my verse, I think, and she was working on hers, I was like, "Hey, you got to holler at K Marie." K Marie at the time was still, I think, in the Bronx in New York. And so, or it might have been Brooklyn. Forgive me, K Marie. Really dope artist. Another Latina lady up there, man. Super dope artist. I just love how they rap, they sing. And I was like, hey, we got to get her on this joint. And she agreed. And that's a true collaborations, man. And it was basically Miss Tina's chorus, Rent Free, is basically like not letting nobody say anything to you or comment on anything you done did that's gonna mess with your world. We live, we rent free over here, baby. It ain't nothing you can say or do gonna affect us.
That's right.
One way or the other, we rent free. I loved it. It's one of my favorite joints.
Well, I got it pulled up. You want to hear it?
Play that thing, man. Play that thing.
We're gonna. Hey, DJ, spin that shit.
Yeah.
Nothing left to prove. If you run free and you miss out. Nothing left to prove. If you run free and you miss out. Nothing left to prove. If you run free and you miss out. Nothing left to prove. You did this to yourself, came after people of God. There's only one judge and it ain't hard to decide. Who's the Biblehead who hiding truth from a lie? It ain't me. Sleep good at night. Your soul is so ugly, yo, it's really a shame. Freddy Krueger having nightmares at the sound of your name. Bendito, pobrecito. Labios inflamados como nalgas de bonito. Tranquilo, I ain't assaulting, I'm describing you. All the fake don't surprise me anymore, real people do. That gene pool of yours, yo, it needs a lifeguard. You don't need more cucarachas running in our backyard. You make it minus like a blocks instead of Legos. Si attributo weather flowing in the viento. So go ahead with all your shots at the crew. We live your rent free in your mind, nothing left to prove. You're rent free in your inside. Nothing left to prove. If you run free and you miss out. Nothing left to prove. If you run free and you miss out. Nothing left to prove. If you run free and you miss out. Nothing left to prove.
Stakes is high. Yo, step into the scenery. It's Miss Tina. Pow, K Marie. Ay, we on deck with the hip hop. Digging in the cradle, no, we don't stop. Rent free in your missing. I look around, a lot of y'all be busy. Fool, you just a fool and you don't trust God. Yeah, the fat fool, you just are. Careful how you talk, I might have a yoke. Criminal minded, knowing really flash blinded. Spitting at them, yeah, you know we hitting at them swine. You know we doing our thing. We're so funky, pow, funky fresh. And when we working on the trick, ain't nothing less. Look at here, you know them stakes behind, cuz we're free in your missile, that's what it was.
If you run free in your inside, nothing left to prove. If you run free in your inside, nothing left to prove. If you run free in your inside, nothing left to prove. If you run free in your inside. Nothing left to prove.
Tripping and sipping all over your words. You're looking up at the sky when there's not a plane or bird. Looking kind of paranoid. Tell me, are you scared? You don't got no peace of mind. I'm referee over third. It's hilarious the thing that people do these days. Want you to change, but they take a second to listen to the words they say. Por favor, please cállate un momento. You're just making a plans, ya deja el invento. But I took a second to analyze and through Google Docs. I realized that you're just a fan that's hiding under the skies. I came to see it with my own eyes. How on earth am I living in a mansion rent free inside your mind? All I hope is that you place a sauna. And please don't forget to bring me a pina colada. Be mad about it now, why would I even bother? Peace of mind is all I need, and yours I'm rent free.
Love that song.
Yes, sir.
And there's good people on that song too.
No doubt, no doubt. That's the
one thing I like about it is all the different instruments. All the different instruments.
Yeah, no doubt.
And the way she changed that cadence up, boy, she fucking came hard right there. I was like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, I had me and Steve talked the other day. After he said that, I had to go look it up, and I was like, damn, this is banging right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a feel good song, man. Really feel good. It will go on my probably top 5 that I've ever done in my life. I just love it. You know what I mean? It's just a dope record. And they're good people, God-fearing folk. You know what I mean?
That's right.
To me, it means a little bit more when you can connect with different artists and you're like-minded. You know, you love the Lord. You know God is good, and
that's right.
You all got different skills and talents, and we all mix them together, and you come out with a dope record, man. So that's what it's about.
Me and Skeet talked about that the other day. That even every time that we're going through a little bit of rough time, the only thing my wife, she'll look at me and say, "Don't matter. God's got us."
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't ever
God
lose
first. He gonna work everything out.
Sir. Yes, sir. I say every time, if you got God, God got you. You know what I mean?
It does.
Yeah.
Some of us have to learn that the hard way, but we still learn it. You know.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I've always been hard-headed, so when God talks to me, He makes sure I understand it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, and like I told you the other day, everybody says God ain't gonna put more on you than you can handle. And I said, damn, if He don't push it sometimes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are, right?
Yeah,
That's right. I mean, I guarantee you, both of y'all can think about this. Me and the guy I work with, we've talked about this. I've been knowing him since I was 17 years old. That's how long me and him's been knowing each other. And we've known a lot of the same people throughout the years. And we talked about how many of those people are not with us now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing is, I mean, that could be us, you know.
Hey, I will
That's
say
right.
this. I will say this. Let me tell y'all something real quick. I haven't spoke on it yet to nobody.
Minutes you quoting the Spooby.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you, I worked with a co-worker for 25 years. And he had to leave the company probably less than 6 months ago. And about the last 2 or 3 weeks, something kept nudging on me. I said, the something is the Holy Spirit. Kept telling me to go by his house and knock on that man's door and share Christ with him. He lived right around the corner. He less than a mile and a half down the road. I pass his street all the time, but I didn't go. And I hate that now because yesterday I got the call. He died of a heart attack.
Oh.
And I knew that God was telling me to go by his house and share Christ with him. I didn't do it. That's the second time that's happened in my life. So I realized then that when God speaks to me, and tells me I got to go do something, even though I might not want to do it, I got to go. You feel me?
We was at yesterday. We was at Walmart, and I went in, and I had a set number of dollars in my pocket.
Yes,
so as I'm going through there, I'm calculating what I'm getting. But I get to the checkout, I check out, and I get a little bit of change back, and I stick it in my pocket, and I go to walk out. And there's a guy outside, and I seen him when I went in. He was sitting off to the side, and he had dirty clothes on and all, and I could tell he was homeless. And he was over there eating a bag of chips. I went in and got what I got. When I came back out, he was right there, and he was like, "Excuse me, sir, you wouldn't happen to have a little bit of change, would you?" And I stuck my hand in my pocket, and I said, I do got some change. And I pulled it out, and I said, it ain't much. And I handed it to him. He said, it don't matter how much it is. Every little bit helps. And as I was walking away from him, in my head, I heard, is that all you gonna fucking give him? And I stopped, and I pulled my wallet out and opened my wallet. And I had a couple of tens and a few ones in there. So I reached in there, I grabbed them ones, and I turned back around, and he'd already turned away. And I was like, sir. And he turned back around, and I said, here's a little bit more to go a little bit further. And I gave him them ones. And I got home, and I told my wife, I said, I ain't never had God cuss at me, but damn if he didn't cuss at me. She was like, what do you mean? I said, because in my head, I heard, is that all you gonna fucking give him? And I was like, and then that right there also, what's a cuss word? Who determines what's a cuss word? But maybe because he was just speaking to me the way I speak sometimes.
Right.
And and he slapped me upside my daggum head. And I'm like, well, you might be right. Yeah. Maybe I need to give that man a little bit more.
Right.
Well, God does speak to you in the language that you speak. So if that's the language you speak.
He just before slapped me upside my head. That's all I got to say.
Right. Yes,
and then when I got in the car, I told Tyler, and Tyler was like, well, maybe you was meant to give him some money. I said, obviously, because I did.
Right. Well, one thing, there's one thing about giving. A lot of folks will go through their whole life. They'll never understand what giving really is. They'll never understand the true gift and the blessing in giving. Because when you give from the heart, God sees that, he honors it. And he gonna bless you in so many ways. That don't mean you gonna get back more of whatever you gave. But a lot of folks always got a hand, but they always want to take. They don't give, and they'll never understand the true meaning of giving and the blessing from it. So
I got a comment on Menace's comment here. Yeah. Menace said, I did give a dude $5 once for a sandwich. 5 minutes later, he rolled through on his 10-speed with a 40 and a black and mild. It don't matter what he did with it, Menace. Once you give it to him, it was no longer your responsibility. What he did with it, that's on him. You did right. What you were supposed to do by giving it to him.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
Yeah, the only time I get plumb callous and hard when it comes to that is when I know they're scamming me.
Yeah.
If I know it's an absolute scam, my sister thinks I'm awful. I'm like, I ain't even gonna say what I normally say, but I asked them, to go away.
Yeah.
That ain't how I say it. But a lot of times you can't tell though. So so if you're compelled to do something like that, you should do it. That's what we're supposed to do.
Right.
If you can, sometimes you can't, but sometimes you may have $10 and you give them half of it. You may even give them all of it.
Right.
But you just do what you do, man. And like who was it? Was it you, TNT, that said, it's not on you at that point. It's on them.
That's right.
Right. To me, it seems like you can tell that you're supposed to give somebody something.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get this feeling like you're going to feel ashamed if you don't. If you get that feeling to where you feel like you're going to be ashamed if you don't, you better do it.
Yeah. Another thing I tell people, we have a view of ourselves that's kind of a lie. And what I mean by that, and there's some fancy way to say it, and I'm not going to do it, but you pass by a guy, you're driving down the street, you pass by somebody on the side of the road, you look at them and they may look a little rough, maybe kind of, getting dark, maybe in a bad neighborhood, and you want to help that person. But your spidey senses are saying, if you pull over, you could get mugged, you could get shot. And so you keep driving. You don't help them. But you tell yourself that because you wanted to help them, you felt sympathetic for them, that you pat yourself on the back and tell yourself you're a good guy. But the reality of it is you passed by that guy and didn't do anything.
Right.
And so that's a struggle that I fight with sometimes. I guess you might say a personal way of trying to keep it real.
Right.
You know, so and it's difficult. You have to use judgment sometimes that you may not want to, but that's the thing I struggle with is, you know, the real me versus the perceived me in my brain and heart. You know. Sorry, I need to smoke some more weed.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do too. Mom, bring one. I'll get off camera. All right, back to the music. Anything else, John? Okay, wait a minute. Menace is still in here, so let's get to Menace's question. How did you and Deacon Blue come together?
Man, when I had just jumped back into doing songs, I did the West 10 thing. Somehow, some way, we found a country rap report, which at the time it was Vic, XL, and
Spank.
hey, my bad, thank you. I had one of my all-timers moments. And so every day they would have the show, we would be in the chat, and Deacon would be popping in there sometime, you know, and they ended up playing one of Deacon's songs on the show, which was a heartfelt song about his father, which I thought was really dope. But there was something, man. There was something I could hear in Deacon's voice and the way he wrote, even though that record wasn't a hip hop record. I was like, man, something about Deacon I like, man. You know, I couldn't put my finger on it though. So when I kind of left the West 10 thing alone and was gonna do my own thing, my whole intentions was I was only gonna do records and cherry pick different artists that I like and just do collab records. And I hit Deacon up for the first one, and that's I actually took the record down for a reason I won't speak on. But
was it Fresh MCs?
Fresh MCs, I took it down though. So
I didn't realize you took it down. Sorry about that.
I think I did. I think I took it down. But yeah, I asked him to get on it, man, and then just through the chat, I said, "Hey, man, I would love to get you on one," and then exchange emails. I sent him the beat, man. He was the first one to send the verse back, like probably within a day. You know, he already sent his verse back. You know, and so after I did that, we talked to each other on the phone. You know what I mean? He up there near New York. You know what I mean? And I'm down here, and I asked him a question. I said, hey, bro. I said, I'm an old hip hop junkie, and I can tell you are too now. We shared the history of kind of how we got into the music. I know some stuff about Deacon that most folks will never know. Really cool stuff. I'll never share it. That's up to him to share it. But so yeah, I asked him. I said, if you could do a hip hop record, and that would explain to somebody that don't know nothing about hip hop, what would you want it to sound like? And he gave me a record. A Guru record, you know what I'm saying? Guru and DJ Premier. And so I made my version of that, and that was the very first record we recorded as a Deacon Blue Pop Out Fresh, and that was Clip Still Full. And so that's how I met Deacon, man. It was just in a country rap report chat, man. Just, hey, man, I dig what you're doing. I'd love to rock one with you. And now here we are, barely over a year, and we done dropped like 4 or 5 EPs, you know.
I know. I was going through them the other day.
Yeah, no doubt. And about to drop another one. Got one more single to drop Monday, and then we'll package them all up, and there'll be another EP out. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be named Gold something.
You already know it. Retro Gold is the name of the.
Yeah.
Actually, we just dropped a single off for the record. It's called Retro Gold. That's the single for the EP, and that's the title of the EP also. But yeah, Deacon, you know, very few times in life you can connect with people, especially long distance, you know what I'm saying? Like we do everything in email. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you like-minded folks, you love the same type of music. Your career folk, we work hard every day, we got families, we take care of our families. So we just, you know what I'm saying, we on the same wavelength, you know what I mean? And
I was jamming to it the other morning when I picked up the guy that was helping me, and he got in the car and he was like, "What are you listening to?"
yeah,
I said, "Some old school stuff."
yes, sir.
And he was like, "It sounds old school. Is it really old school?" I said, "No, it's new." I said, "But it's some old school beat."
That's
I said,
exactly
"It's got an old school feel."
yeah. That's the definition of what we wanted to do. Is we want everybody to think that music was done back then. You know what I mean? We want it to sound like it was done back in the late 80s, early 90s. I think we tap in pretty well most of the time.
Oh
know?
yeah, absolutely.
So
with the modern fidelity though.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Don't do that.
No doubt.
I don't know anybody that does it as well as y'all do, especially as a team. And I just I think it's fantastic the way y'all work together.
Hey,
I do.
I appreciate that because I'm really hoping that it
Hold on. Yeah, right there.
a lot of these country rap dudes to come out of that pocket.
Yeah.
Stop sounding. Stop making the records that sound like everybody else records.
That's right.
Really hoping it's gonna bring back some hip hop to this rap lane, you know. And so it's
it ain't getting done.
You having technical difficulty up there, TNT Dad?
My hands ain't on the keyboard.
Tyler, you better keep him straight, buddy.
Right, that's right. Yes, sir.
No, I do a sort of a similar thing that Paul and Deacon do, only I'd take it a different direction. I don't want to sound like everybody else either. I mean, I could put out trap songs, that'd be fine. And ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just there's some really good trap artists out there, and that modern sound that country rap is, you know, these days. But a lot of it does sound the same to me. And you know, you can only say your dog died so many different ways, you know. Right. And so what I do, of course I add a little comedy in some of mine, but I use a lot of old school hip hop beats and some beats that aren't meant for hip hop. I'll use some R&B style beats sometimes, and mix Delta blues and rock and other things in with my stuff just to make it different. It's intentionally done. And you know, some folks are like, well, no, it don't sound like Appalachian Don, but it's country, but you know, and that's fine. But it's intentionally done to be different.
That's right.
And so that's kind of my jam. I'm doing basically the same thing they're doing, only going a slightly different direction with it.
Right.
And of course, now there's going to be times in the future we'll collab on stuff, and so it might be in my style or Paul's style, or maybe even somebody else's style for that matter. I'm working on one now with some folks that's going to sound just like the rest of that trap stuff, you know. Yeah. And so, I mean, there's some beauty in all of it, and there's a lot of talent out there. If you watch the rundown, I mean, even not a lot, but even some of the folks that were rejected are really talented people.
No doubt about it.
You know, and it's you know, there's a lot of talent out there.
That's why I've been going through the rundown. I've been trying to get interviews with some of them that I thought were pretty good.
No doubt.
And I've actually got some good music to listen to out of finding these folks.
That's
Dusty Green, Tony Tuba. And I tell you, and I was so glad that he embraced what Adam Calhoun said when he said Tony fucking Tuba. Now he's putting it out there, Tony fucking Tuba.
Yeah. That's right.
I told him, I said, you need to capitalize on that. I mean,
I connected with Tony Tuba because of that show. I didn't realize he lived in Wiggins, which is just down the road from here.
He lives in Ruth.
Well, whatever. It don't matter. It's the same area. It's just down the road a spell. And that's kind of cool. There's only a few Gulf Coast rappers down here that are in this genre. There's other rappers that are in the genre in rap, but in hip hop, but only a few in country rap that are at least have stuck their head up, where you can see them. But I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I have to go to Louisiana and hook up with them Louisiana boys, be somebody that's close, like Jack Gaspard and Big Poe and them. Which actually Big Poe and them's more up north. What's that?
Now Jack's fire now.
Oh, Jack is fire. That dude is something else.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
I wish I had half his energy. I do.
Man,
I have to speed my stuff up just to make it sound like I'm exciting.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. I had to say salute to Triple T, man, and the whole and Calhoun and everybody that's been guest judges and everybody.
That's right.
I love.
Yeah, I forgot to do something at the beginning of this, and I will do it before we're over with. But I've got the illustration of the shirts that are being sold for Miss Howard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's a pretty messed up thing, and 6 months of treatment. That's some money there. So
yeah, it is.
We're praying for me.
Got to do that. That's a really good. That
is awesome.
Cause.
Yes, it is.
If you don't buy any shirts at all, buy that one.
Absolutely. But
say when and where, boy. Say when and where. Say when and where. That's all I gotta say to that comment right there. When and where. I done told you that I would.
What's that about?
You need to give MTP an interview, man. What's up?
No.
I'm down for it. I really am.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of wished MTP would have been in this season's, because there's some serious competition in this season right here, man.
Yeah.
You got Coca.
Bring one back.
Jack in, ain't Jack in it? Is Jack in the competition?
I don't. Did he advance?
The winners. Jack, you talking about Gaspar?
Yeah, ain't he in the competition too?
He's in the winner's circle. He done made it through. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Guala P. You got SMG Jimmy. I would love to see MTP in this one, man, because the competition is really serious. You know what I mean?
Well, I want to tell you right now, don't sleep on damn Uncle Dub either, because I went and listened to his catalog. Uncle Dub.
Uncle Dub got some fire in there.
Dub is.
Hey, there's some sleepers in there, like Tone the Bone. He's a sleeper, but man, I'm gonna tell you, if he submits the right stuff.
Yeah.
But he's going up against somebody that's going to be difficult though. What's the old boy's name?
Yeah.
Menace probably knows who he is. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a tough dude, man. So it's going to be interesting. Was that Thursday? They're doing that?
Yep, this Thursday. Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to watch there. I'm rooting for you, Tone. I am, brother.
I'm gonna tell you, based on who I've heard, who I think. At least 3 of the people I think gonna make it to the very, very final. I feel like it's gonna be Coca.
Yep.
I feel like it's gonna be Guala P.
Could be.
I feel like actually Jack Gaspard, man. And
if Jack puts the right song in there, he could take it, man.
And if
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a good thing that I started following Uncle Dub, because I went in Uncle Dub's live.
Uncle Dub off.
No, I got him to thinking, because he was saying he was confused. He was thinking that going into the winner's circle that they was gonna play the same song, and he said, "Man, Trainwreck done told me it was trash and all." And I was like, "Wait, Trainwreck gave you a golden ticket, man." So he didn't really think it was trash. But then I told him, I said, "Look," I said, you need to put one of your fire ass songs in there." And he was like, "I can change my song." I was like, yeah, you enter a different song.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I didn't know that. So it's a good thing
Hey,
that I did start following.
don't sleep on Mike Sons.
Oh,
don't sleep on Mike Sons. He's in there too.
Goodness, I'm gonna tell you, it ain't no way I can call it right now. Cause I mean, any one of them guys we done named could actually win this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and
There's
Tone.
a lot of good ones out there. If y'all can hear me.
Peanut Gallery.
Hi.
She done came in here. Smoke break.
Hey, what's going on? Yes,
I'll be your peanut gallery if I have to be.
Gotta love it.
Keep that man straight. Keep that man straight.
I do.
Hey, all this being said, I'm finna play another one if you don't mind there, Paw.
Play that thing, man. Play that thing.
DJ, spin that shit.
Some old timers think accidents happen only to greenhorns. That's the way you feel about it, that's the way it is.
It's danger time.
We be the new P-Rock, CL of the lane, Mr. Fresh Lace Tracks, I conduct the train. Hop on now, train leaving the station, OGs off the rails with a sound traveling the nation. Yes, I'm solid Gen X. You this today, then tomorrow you the next. Confused to the core, how you gonna make sense? How you gonna get on solid ground hanging on the fence? That ain't gonna fly. That's Mike Pence, words mean nothing. Folks are looking at crap on your head. Snakes stay away, they pray, they shed. I put your lights out, you made your own bed. A whip a lead sled, white walls, spider cap, rim shred. It's a sleeper. If we go head to head, I break gears, you break bread. I'm cruising, you stalling, he rising, your batteries are dead. Swing it to the left, swing it to the right, swing it over here, we do it up just right. We do it up just right. We do it up just right. Swing it to the left, swing it to the right, swing it over here, we do it up just right. We do it up just right. We do it up just right.
To the rhythm of a 110 break, just right, flicking on the fader, who right? Got them all yelling just right, heard it. The two coming through, never quit, no way. Say who they, about to do that, oh no. Let's hold the track crowd, yes, y'all. Dropped another with my brother, never quit, no pause. We funky, we keeps it raw. Ooh, we silly sucker can't rhyme. Trap rap, Billy Bob can't keep time. Hit them with that paw sauce, it's fine. One flow, two flow, messing with your mind, what you talking about? Gon' fool with it, hit the blow, don't you know, being cool spinning. I say rhyme to the rhythm like I started this track. Screen and John just right, we back.
Swing it to the left, swing it to the right, swing it over here, we do it up just right. We do it up just right. We do it up just right. Swing it to the left, swing it to the right, swing it over here, we do it up just right. We do it up just right. We do it up just right.
That's a dope joint right there.
Yes, sir.
You know what's funny about that? We both, like Deacon and Paw put that video out on a Monday, and I had a video out that same Monday.
Yep.
Now, what's funny is there was no crosstalk, no influence, no nothing.
No.
Their song ain't really about Kung Fu, but the video theme is about Kung Fu.
Yep.
Right? It includes it. Well, my song that I put out is about Second Amendment stuff called I Know Gun Fu.
Yep.
And the video has the Kung Fu theme in it. And so it was like a trip, man, because they both came out the same day.
Yeah,
they both used the Kung Fu theme in the video.
It just happened like that. I didn't know yours was coming out. You didn't know ours.
I didn't know y'all's was coming out. Y'all's came out about a couple hours before mine did. And I was like, what the heck's going on here, man? It's like something's in the air.
That's funny right there.
But it was pretty groovy, man. That's pretty dope song.
You know, I tell you the oddest part about that is through collaborating with different artists, we connected with a couple guys, another NY MC called Tone Chop. Man, dope MC. and his producer now lives in Canada. Frost Gamble, dope producer, and he raps too a little bit. When we twist his arm, he'll rap a little bit. But through connecting with them and collabing with them, we created a group called the Four Sportsmen. But they shared some of their DJ contacts. And so that song right there just made it the #1 on Chuck D's radio show that plays on 245 real radio stations. I ain't talking about no street.
Isn't that awesome? That's awesome right there, man.
How awesome is that, man? We didn't plan none of it. We just do it.
Yeah.
Put it out. We sent all the music out to all the DJs that we got on the list. And lo and behold, man, they throw us up there, man, rock with us. You know what I mean? So it's just love.
Did you catch what Tyler was doing while that song was playing? Didn't either one of y'all catch it? Do it.
You can't do
what did he do?
Oh, he's got to be something playing. Oh, he had the damn lights strobing and everything. I was dancing.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm looking at this little bitty screen on my phone. I got the big screen up here, but it's delayed on my laptop, so I'm blind. I can't see it.
I didn't see it.
All right, well, I mean,
I see it in the replay.
Y'all gonna talk about one song, then we're gonna talk about another song. So we're gonna play this other song.
All right.
Here we go. DJ, spin that shit.
Oh, ski.
That ain't my Cadillac, by the way.
Come on, Scooter. Let's go. What? Huh?
What's up?
Son, you done brought a knife to a gunfight. You know what else? I know gun food. Wise ones say, this is a warning. If I find you here at night, they'll find you in the morning. Molan LaVey, I don't think you understand. Come and take it from my cold dead hand. You try to check me, you think you're really something. Buster, they don't call me old Steve for nothing. Bless your heart, I never run. And I don't call 911. There's something funky in the swamp, and that ain't cool. I'm a swamp rat soldier. I know gun food. There's something funky in the swamp, and that ain't cool. I'm a swamp rat soldier. I know gun food. Keep calm, don't flex on me. I'm a gun food master, sensei OC. Ready, aim, better come correct. You run ops on me, better show respect. Talking that smack at the side of your neck. Whack sucker. Pulling up and put your ass in check. Bum rush my crib, I don't think so. Old man strapped, holy shit though. Now I lay me down to sleep. Beside my bed, I'm packing heat. If you wake me breaking in, you'll meet Jesus in the end. Now I lay me down to sleep. Beside my bed, I'm packing heat. If you wake me breaking in, you'll meet Jesus in the end. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's something funky in the swamp, and that ain't cool. I'm a swamp rat soldier. I know gun food. There's something funky in the swamp, and that ain't cool. I'm a swamp rat soldier. I know gun food. They got me gacking a cap and a strapping otherwise cracking because they lacking their back and the whack brothers they jacking in the back. They're yakking about the bitches they macking, and even though it's not tracking, it's a fact that I'm back because they're breaking out the attacking all the gear shit lacking. It's a certified fact. So max, so mac, and with the cat on my back, I have a knack for distraction. Don't tread on me, sucker. It's not happening. There's something funky in the swamp, and that ain't cool. I'm a swamp rat soldier. I know gun food. There's something funky in the swamp, and that ain't cool. I'm a swamp rat soldier. I know gun food. No way. I know gun food.
love that song, man.
All right,
I know good.
He got to get the light straight again.
Oh, hey, I don't like your DJ though. I ain't gonna lie, your DJ.
My regular DJ is too damn busy most of the time.
Never too
So
busy.
I have to get DJ. What's his name? What's that guy's name?
I ain't never too busy. Brother. I got you.
I know you do, brother. I know you do.
Yeah. What I love, look, what I love about my brother Oski's music is he ain't trying to follow no trend. He not trying to copy nobody. He's just making his music his way.
That's right.
I love that, man. It's authentic. It's fun. It's funky. And I love that when I hear all the other artists trying to make the next trap funk, to sound like the guy that just got a million streams,
That's right.
I can't play it, man. It's got to be authentic, man, and that's what Oski does, man. I love it.
Yep, it's everything I do almost, not quite, but almost everything is an experiment.
Yeah. I love it, man.
And so,
Mom said, that's the best music.
It is.
But there again, like we talked about, you've got to enjoy what you're doing to make it like
that's
that.
Right.
I mean,
that's right.
And you can
the
tell,
hard part of that song was trying to make a Second Amendment song fun and funny.
You did it.
Yeah, I pulled it off, I think.
Nailed it, no doubt.
I listen, that hat where that hat where I raise up and go, I know gun foo. I was in a cigarette store and they had it in there for like $10 or something like that. And I put it on. I asked that woman behind the counter, I said, does this make me look like a hillbilly? And she didn't know if it was a good or a bad thing. So she paused a long time before she answered that question. And then she said, yeah, it kind of does. I said, good, I'll take it. And when I got home messing with it, it actually looked like one of those, I don't know what you call them, the rice patty hats or whatever they call them, the Oriental folks wear. Yeah. And I'm like, man, that'd be good in that video. And so that's why I used it. I used it in that video.
It's perfect. No doubt.
But anyway, yeah, great minds think alike sometimes, and it's just it's pretty hilarious, actually, that it happened the way it did.
I wish we had an old song he could listen to, but I don't think. Have you got some of them old songs on your old channel?
I do. About the only two I would be even considering would be Slow Down.
Yeah.
And possibly Cranking the Jack, but Cranking the Jack was taken off of a 12-inch vinyl. There's a lot of pops and cracks in it.
That's all right.
That makes it good.
It's up to you, Skeet, man. I mean, I'm all good to play. You can play.
Yeah, it's going to be old, and the quality's going to be old too. Tyler, if you can go to my channel and find it that way. You can scroll down, and my other channel is Dr. Skeet Doghouse. And this one was done way back in the day. Which one you want to do, Trick? You want to do Slow Down, or you want to do Cranking the Jack?
You can slow down, man, but it's up to you. It's whichever one you want to do.
Yeah, let's do Slow Down. Slow Down was a Light Skinned Brothers. This was one we never released.
Yeah.
And it actually probably wasn't even finished.
It wasn't
but
finished.
we got the beat and the raps on there.
Yeah.
But this is us from the old days, way old days, them good old days.
Good old days, Lord.
It's LSB Slow Down, Tyler, on that Doghouse Dr. Skeet channel.
That was probably like what, 19?
Looking for it right now.
Like that.
I see Cranking the Jack.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. You may have to look in the videos.
That's Judge Me Not. LSB hard. I got Harder Than Ever. Only ones on here.
Yeah,
LSB is Harder Than Ever. And
well, Judge Me Not. Then maybe it wasn't Slow Down. Maybe it was Judge Me Not. I was thinking of Judge Me Not by McCullough.
There we go.
Yeah. That's a good song right there.
It is.
Where did he go?
It wasn't finished either, though. It's a good song, though. I don't know what the sound's gonna be like, but we'll see.
we finna find out.
Run that thing.
Cause I'm gonna go ahead. Huh?
Run that thing. It was probably like
What'd you say,
1989, 1990.
Yeah, right in there somewhere.
Okay, DJ, spin that shit.
I'm trying to get it up here on the stage first.
Why is it not doing it?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
There it goes. There it goes. We're having technical difficulties.
There you go.
DJ, spit that shit.
Yeah. I love this song, man. I know Trick's rhyme better than mine.
Judge me not by my color. I'm Jay Swats, a light-skinned brother. Here to define a new breed today. And not black, not white, just a shade of gray. Got the blacks over here, the whites over there. People can't mingle cause they too damn scared. Different culture, different sex, different race and religion. Different part of town than the one you live in. Berlin Wall, race divides us all. I think I saw that barrier fall. It's not material, but it stands sky high. Invisible to the naked eye. It's the fact of a prejudice race, no doubt. Round number one in a lifelong bout. Racism exists, probably forever. We all gotta live, we gotta live together. Do not judge me, no, it's not your place. Look not to the color of my face. I'm a brother man, now I do what's right. Light skin, that is, you know, white. The racist powers judging by color. What's up to the true sisters and brothers? I'm not talking about color, my friend, cause color of skin does not make a brother man. Open your eyes, check the disguise of racism as spies. Can't understand how one can judge a mother simply based on color. But I hear it every day. A racism out west select. Wake up, we're all sisters and brothers. Judge me not by my color.
Well, I'm coming out crazy with a mind of a criminal. My lyrics do damage with a voice called subliminal. Housing, rousing, and rolling in the G's. Breaking out the gap with my light-skinned homies. Passing out the 8-ball back in the day. Everybody's down, cold clock and getting paid. Along comes a no-B, wanting to be down. Talking that yang, yo, you better check the sound. The sound is corruptible, we all got the deal. Yo, G's getting greedy, break out the cold steel. Take down, break down, and cap him on sight. It's a belligerent dream that I dreamt last night. The money's rolling in, LSD's moving on. Yeah, look at all the damn Klingons. Sucker, 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 sucker. Judge me not by my color.
Yes,
Before you say anything, Steve, you know what the feel I was getting? 6
What's that?
minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on.
Okay.
Well, you wouldn't have been too far off, probably.
Hey,
the reason why I put you on the solo thing is because we seen you spitting your own lyrics, so I was gonna put you on the spot and have you in the screen.
I was actually spitting Trick's lyrics. I like his verse on there more than mine.
No, I like
those were his, and I love that those bars he got on that song. I know it's old. This is way back in the day and dated, but it's still good.
Your flow was way better on that record, man. That was like the third rap I ever wrote in my life.
It was very, very meaningful, though. It was really a good one.
No doubt. It was our way of saying, to judge me not by my color, racism.
Yeah.
I tell you, we were really, man, that's why we called ourselves the light-skinned brothers.
There's references in that song to the very first song that we did was Shades of Grey. And that was a solo song that I did, but Trick was on it, and Swass was referring to that when he said, when he referenced Just a Shade of Gray.
No doubt.
And that song was also about racism.
Yes, sir.
I dropped that link in there, Triple T. If you're still in here, I was gonna let
Triple T in the chat.
Triple T.
He was. I don't know. He said shout out to y'all too.
Yeah, it was good.
Shout out to Triple T.
Yes, sir.
Keep doing the thing, man. Keep doing the thing.
Keep doing that thing. Yes, sir.
I got some ideas for your shows. You got the breakdown, and you got what's the other one? The rundown.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the shakedown. Bring some real rich person on there. This a rapper, and anyway, have a bunch of people audition for them, and they can invest in their craft.
There you go.
Give me some time and some weed. I'll come up with a whole bunch of other ideas too.
No doubt.
I gotta say this to Mom in there. Hey, baby, that's because it was old.
Yeah, that was old. Definitely, that was old school. That's way back in the beginning of all this.
She said definitely old school feel. That might be because it was old school. Shit.
That was actually not our best song, but it was one of the good ones, I think.
I was bringing it. I was getting it. And I mean, Minna said this is what we call analog. Yeah, fuck, that's what we grew up on down.
It was definitely analog. We recorded that on a
reel to
reel. Was that a 16 Fostex?
16 track reel to reel, yep.
Yeah, 16 track quarter. Well, that one was quarter inch. You ended up getting a half inch later, but that was on a quarter inch.
Yeah, mine was a 1 inch.
No, mine was half inch. Yours was okay, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what mine was, a half inch Fostex Sweet 16.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, Menace has got that. Menace is in the digital age. We grew up in the analog stereo. You either had analog or you had it in stereo. One of the two.
Yeah, everything was a lot harder to do back then.
Whole lot
harder. All them punch ins they do now. You had to actually back the tape up and punch in back then.
You had to know it. You had to know them lyrics. You know what I mean?
That's right. You sure did. You could try to read them, but man, it is tricky when you did that.
It's funny that earlier you said something about Auto Nova.
Yeah. You remember that group?
Well, if you look back, if you go back on my channel a little bit, you'll see that I did a throwback. I did a throwback Thursday, and I did Auto Nova.
I'll be darned.
Fantasy.
Yeah, it's just a fan. Yeah, that's right. I like the intro of that song.
Yeah,
with
the way it comes.
Sort of the helicopters and all that stuff.
Yep.
And when you do a light show with it, it's even better.
I want to do something real quick, if y'all don't mind. I want to go ahead and I mean, I should have done it at the beginning, but I want to go ahead and plug this. Well, we got 11 people in here. If y'all haven't seen the shirts that Mel and Chad are getting together to make up, and Outlaw Nation is going to be selling for Miss Beverly. Tyler's got them. He's got the.
I won't even switch. I sent them to you, but I won't even switch over. I'll just go to my sent folder.
Yeah, just show the. We're gonna show the shirts. We're gonna show the front and the back of the shirts, and I'm not quite sure if they're gonna be $30 or $35, but the proceeds go to help her with her cancer treatment.
Absolutely.
Coming up.
Yeah.
This is gonna be where'd it go?
Can we share the screen first?
Okay, we'll share the screen. I thought you were gonna do it full screen. Yeah, he's pulling it up. But this be the front of the shirt. This is going to be the over the left breast. That'll be on the front of the shirt. Says you don't know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. And that right there is the back. It's got all the people that have put donations in that are sponsoring it on their channels. Got Miss Beverly's name on it. I think this is a really good idea. I mean,
it's a fantastic idea.
Yep, absolutely.
And for $30, $35, whether it's 35 or 30, I mean, it
don't matter if it's 40. We need to push that thing out there. We put it on our socials. Listen, I got my cousin, Anthony Green. He's the head of.
Okay, Tim just said in the chat. Tim just said it's Mel and Tim that's bringing it together. But
yeah,
I mean,
you mean Mel and himself, not Chad?
Yeah, Mel and Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say Tim said that Tim and Mel.
Well, anyway, and the point's getting across. It's for a good cause. I mean, the shirts. I mean, you got to think about that cancer treatment. About Skeet. You know.
Oh, no,
I know all about it.
So I mean, and being independent artists, y'all know that insurance ain't going to be there to cover this. There's not going to be no insurance.
Well, I was blessed to have a federal Blue Cross Blue Shield because of my wife and government and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But as an independent artist, they have to buy their own insurance usually, and it's going to be very expensive. And so if you put it on your socials, and like I said, my cousin, I'm gonna push it out to him. He runs Truckers Against Predators. He's got a huge following. And if anybody like that, give it to him when this thing comes out and try to sell as many of these things we can.
The link is pinned at the top of the chat.
Oh, Tim, the link is pinned at the top of the chat.
But I will show y'all this too that has to do with that. Apparently, from what I know, from what Lady Menace posted on Facebook, is there is also coffee that is going towards the proceeds of her cancer treatment as well.
And it says fuck cancer. I mean, I gotta agree because I lost my mom to it. We lost my mother-in-law to it. I lost an uncle to it. I mean, cancer sucks.
It does. Yeah, we definitely got her in our prayers, man, as she goes through the treatment. Absolutely. So we need to support the shirt. Absolutely.
And I'll post a link to the coffee.
Menace said that's one of Bev's best friends selling that.
Well, Menace, I'm about to post a link to it there, buddy.
That's awesome.
All right, Tim.
He said it can't come up right now. I'm working on my VPN.
I tell you what, I'm lucky that we're still streaming because damn if it ain't raising hell outside.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, that right there is the link to the coffee if y'all want to go get the coffee as well.
Sorry, y'all. It's storming and the dog don't like thunder.
Yeah, that little pit bull, she's April, May, June. So she's a year and 3 months old or not even a year and 3 months old yet. And she can't stand a thunderstorm. She thinks she can get it. I don't know. All right. Now, we got the hardship over with. Everybody, I want y'all to pray for Miss Beverly. Because there's no greater power than the power of prayer.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. That being said, now back to the old music. Come on, give me something else. Shit.
Well, let's listen to the other one that he said.
Which one was that?
The Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
What about what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. I got distracted. I'm chasing rabbits over here. Hey, let's play some new music, man.
Okay, what do you want to hear?
I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of good music out there. Pawpaw got some stuff. I got some stuff. There's all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you one you could play. I was about to do a solo record because I've never done a solo record. And so I recorded one called Lord have mercy. I forgot the name of it.
On your channel?
All I Need. Yeah, it's on my channel. I think it's called All I Need.
I remember. Is that the one you got a video to it?
Yeah, it's got video to it. Yeah, you can play that one right there. So
oh yeah. I hadn't listened to this one yet. I was going to, but I hadn't got to it yet.
Yeah, you can do a live reaction if you want to. Go ahead.
You kind of messed me up with the mask and all. And I'm like, is that Pawpaw? Why was he got to do with a mask on?
Hey, you got to listen to the lyrics of that song or to throw you off.
Hey, look, I've always been a huge horror movie fan. So, and being in Memphis, we do a lot of music that's really, we take old horror movie clips and stuff, you know what I mean? So it was my weird sort of way.
Yeah, Menace, go look at my go look at my followers. You can find it's Pawpaw Fresh Trick.
Yeah. Go ahead, run that thing.
Oh, wait, before we do this. Pawpaw, with that mask and all that. Do you know, have you heard the artist Diggy Fresh? I mean, Diggy Fresh. I'm saying Pawpaw Fresh. Diggy Graves. You need to look him up. He's always got on a horror mask. He don't. Really? I don't know who he is, and we do know that he was signed by a label at one time, and he said they treated him like vampires. They sucked him dry.
Wow!
But he's not under a label no more, and he's just doing whatever he wants. I tell you what. After we do this, I'll play one of his songs.
That's what's up.
DJ, spin that shit.
I got my blade in the socket about to cut through. Machete backpacking, no lack, I'm hit 'em 1-2. Bang boogie the hoodie, no C. Been about the biz and we done cut 'em out now. Make 'em all flee. Pow, about to hit 'em, I spit 'em. I got the shovel in the back of the bubble drive, I kill 'em. I bet you don't know I was coming for the juggler. And know I'm seeing it red, this color, bruh. Trap another fake, make a perpetrator. Hate when they see the pow, it been loud. More flavor than you really gon' comprehend in the wind.
Where in the hell did this come from?
You know what to do.
Oh my God. I hate that I'm listening to it because I'm definitely gonna do a reaction to it.
Do it right now. Do it live right now. Shoot.
I'm doing one. You don't watch me. Mama said Pawpaw's scary.
Hey, this video will shock you. If you know Pawpaw, this video actually shock you a little bit. But if you listen to the lyrics, you'll get it.
Yep.
Okay, let me get the DJ back on it. I'm sorry, I had to stop it.
All you gotta do is just switch over, press play, or press the space bar.
Do this, and then do this. Space bar. There we go.
Oh, now it be pow, coming out, y'all bury them. Halloween on them Jones, right clean on them pow, fresh, got the bitch to make a fiend on. Scary when I'm coming, Mr. Ash, I be running, I'm gunning, and pow, all I'm gonna kill them all, funny, Lord of mercy, y'all ain't seen dirty, but they got the feeling bored, hit them upside the cranium, slaying, I'm really playing with them. Oh, now it be pow, hey, fresh and nevertheless, I'm so blessed, don't stress about the pull up, you talking about pull up, but I see the character, ain't no comparing, I'm Mr. Fish, and I be less scaring them. I just really wanna break it down, this industry killing them traders, them fakers, them perpetrators, jam on them.
in the liquor. Out now, digging deep, I'm only creeping around a bag of wood. Sticking up all them skeleton bones, stack good, pack mud. The banana and the other the channel. Tennessee representing on the daily repent. Lord have mercy. I don't need none of y'all. I be pow fresh, Mr. All Now. I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all.
All I need is Jesus.
Wow.
Cancel before it plays.
All right.
Was you expecting that?
Wait. Just stop it. Just stop it. We can play that one too. Now I see a different side of Dan Popo.
I like that.
I see the different Misty said hardcore, and I hear you.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay.
Pawpaw's like an onion. He's got layers, baby.
Yeah, I got all kind of stuff.
I hear you, Rick. All right. How do I get back to looking up, Tyler?
Double click. Get
Where?
out of there. Just double click.
All right. Now what?
I'm retired.
Thought you said you was gonna let that one play too.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna listen to Too Old.
All right.
And then I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna do that Diggy Graves for you because I want you to hear that. If you ain't heard Diggy Graves and you like, oh man, you fucked me up. You really messed me up.
Go ahead and go to Diggy. Go ahead and go to Diggy. Then go back to this.
So he needs. After that, he needs it. Okay, all right. Tyler says after that you've got to see Diggy because I mean, really and truly, you really messed me up with that.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I wasn't expecting that out of you, really.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Okay. Where's the I gotta go to his channel.
Not really. You could just scrolled and found it.
Or would that pull it up right there? No, let me do it this way. Yeah, I mean,
you would think when you've been doing this for the past few weeks to a month.
All right, I'm going to get it down pat eventually. I'm going to do it,
baby.
baby.
Must be in the union.
I'd say do Weaver.
Weaver?
Yeah. We already know Circus Psycho's mom's favorite, but
I know that's mom's favorite, but I like Dirt. I like Dirt now.
I think Grim Weeper goes best with what was just played.
Grim Weeper?
Yeah.
All right. Mom's coming in here. She's going to say, do
the
something.
The lyrics to this is really messed up, but it's
Tyler's saying that to go along with what he just did.
I'm just talking about the lyrics to this is really messed up.
What, Grim Weeper?
For people that like lyrics.
I can't find it, son. There's Dirt now. Where's Grim Weeper?
I don't know. Get out of the way. Just get out of the way.
Y'all see how I get treated by my 20-year-old? I will learn eventually. There it is. All right, check this out, Pawpaw.
All right.
No, we're not.
I had to sit back and ask myself, am I going to?
No, I don't want you to check that out.
All right, we're going to unmute it and then we'll let it play.
My comeback.
Here we go.
I was scrolling through some DMs last night. Got some titty pics, how you doing, night? Some upcoming rappers looking for advice. A couple booty pics, same thing, just a different night. And then I seen it, I hope you mean it. Go kill myself or believe it. I've tried to treat it, cause I've already tried to take my life twice by suicide. But everybody knows a Grim Reaper just can't die.
I ain't a gangster and I never claimed to be one, but if I had to gang bang, you know I'd be a G1. And if it ever came to murder, I'm a free one, riding in the sunset if I ever see one. I ain't a player, but I know it's gotta be fun, just licking kitty and some titties like I'm going deep one. And if I ever got tested, need a cheap one, cause money's tight like the hoe I fucked in my Nissan. Lately I got these psychopathic thoughts running through my thoughts and out my speakers with some attitude. Lately I got the world so pissed off, better than pissed on. Diggy doing what he gotta do. Lately I got these psychopathic thoughts running through my ox and out my 12s with some magnitude. And maybe I'll just take my whole mask off, tell him all fuck off. Diggy doing what he wanna do. You fucking pussy, yeah, I am what I eat. Why you sucking OnlyFans pages once a week? Why waste all your money, just give it to me. To go look in the mirror and see a pussy for free. Like mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the biggest bitch of all? I've been feeling low and all, running out of Adderall. Really don't know who to call, I don't wanna get involved.
It's Diggy, bitch.
But I will if I have to. For the Grim Reaper, I'll let him just slash you. So you can't take no more than bash you. For every time you hit that bitch and snatch you away. Lately I got these psychopathic thoughts running through my thoughts and out my speakers with some attitude. Lately I got the world so pissed off, better than pissed on. Diggy doing what he gotta do. Lately I got these psychopathic thoughts running through my ox and out my 12s with some magnitude. And maybe I'll just take my whole mask off, tell him all fuck off. Diggy do what he wanna do. Cause I'm just a white boy that rap a little bit. Switch up blows if I settle for the hell of it. Then go low, cause I know the ladies love that shit.
Yeah, it's Diggy, baby, now watch how quick I can spit.
Yeah, I'm running away, numbing the pain inside my mental, trying to find a sketchy place in the safe to cop a pistol to destroy the demons that are creeping in my little wooden cabin. Cobweb corners, hiding silhouettes, social sadness. All these voices in my head got me screaming in my pillowcase. Yeah, they want me dead, but we know I can't be replaced. If I were to go, just bury me in gold chains. Bury me in gold chains. Lately I got these psychopathic thoughts running through my thoughts and out my speakers with some attitude. Lately I got the world so pissed off, better than pissed on. Diggy doing what he gotta do. Lately I got these psychopathic thoughts running through my ox and out my 12s with some magnitude. And maybe I'll just take my whole mask off, tell him all fuck off. Diggy doing what he wanna do.
Mom wanted you to hear the other one.
All right. Hey, that dude is talented, man.
Well, the one I really like is Dirt Nap. So
we'll get to it.
We ain't got to. And the thing is damn, I know for a fact he sold out his concerts in Oregon. He sold out his concerts in LA. I follow him on Instagram, so I get all that. I get to see wherever he's been posting.
No doubt.
So yeah.
Where is he from?
You know that.
Washington.
Washington. He's from Washington.
Yeah. He's super talented, man. I wonder, does he do his own music too, or what?
Well, see, I want to see Dirt Nap. He tells a story in Dirt Nap. He was signed under a label.
We'll play Dirt Nap, then we'll play Mom's song.
No, Mom wants to hear Psycho Circus. But anyway, in Dirt Nap, he tells that he was under a label.
Yeah.
And that they kind of bled him dry, and he tells us, and that's what the Dirt Nap is. He's got some bodies wrapped up in black trash bags, and he's dragging them out into the woods and burying them. But that's him burying the industry, because he said he's never going to get back in the industry. Once he got off of that label, that was it for him.
Right, that's right.
All right, but this is Psycho Circus. This is the one that my wife likes.
All right.
When connection is needed most, Cox is there to help.
Audio, the freaking ad goes.
Bringing affordable internet to families in need.
Get my man.
He's got that mask on and everything, all of them. They don't really see his face.
Yeah.
night circus where you could be a freak on purpose. Under the sheets, you know I'm lurking, you know me. Do you like what you see? Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose. Under the sheets, you know I'm lurking, you know me. Do you like what you see? I'm swing dancing with my demons, cause they the reason I've been living this nightmare with no trouble sleeping. And I ain't never trust nobody, cause they end up bleeding. So I stay up late nights, you know I be creeping in the wicked deep rip, having tiptoeing in bloody boots, cleaning up these murder tracks with logic, bleaching reaper too. Like a serial killer to the beat, I use Pro Tools. Mix it up and take a picture, lock it up and bounce soon. Copy one for me and copy two for my broke ass. He lives in my home every cause he knows how to master. You will never meet him cause he just a ghost rapture. Of my better life that I've been yet to still capture. Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose. Under the sheets, you know I'm lurking, you know me. Do you like what you see? Do you like what you see? Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose. Under the sheets, you know I'm lurking, you know me. Do you like what you see? Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose. Under the sheets, you know I'm lurking, you know me. Do you like what you see? What you see?
Camera shooter.
Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose. Under the sheets, you know I'm lurking, you know me. Do you like what you see? Welcome to the late night circus where you could be a freak on purpose. Under the sheets, you know I'm lurking, you know me. Do you like what you see?
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy there, yo. That's
You
crazy.
want to hear Dirt now?
Go ahead, play that thing.
All right, we're going to jump right into it. Here it goes. Assuming our Wi-Fi allows it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Where you are, I know where you be, I know where you live now, I know where you sleep. If I catch you at a show, you gon' leave a broken teeth. If I catch you on the road, you gon' get your ass beat. So last, I just see red tonight. I got a bad bitch, take a long ride or die. I'm like that. If you came back to life, you put a knife to your neck, this is sacrifice. So burn, burn, let them burn, burn. I ain't never tired, you gon' learn. This is why you should never play with fire. Get smoked, caught up and choked, then go grab a ladder, no joke. Hang a rope, kick the stool, it don't matter. Bang, bang, gun go bang, bang for fun. I'm a serious psychopath that's a little undone. A little twisted in the head, I ain't afraid of no one. I'm half famous, half dead, yeah, I already won. I created my own way, my own fucking empire. Fuck a label, you stole from the wrong fucking vampire. Try to suck me dry, now you catch a case of raw side. Burn, burn, let them burn, burn, I ain't never tired. Criminal, but it's kinda subliminally dead. From the lyrical assassination plate inside my head, I keep a bullet with your name on it tucked up under the bed. Please don't make me pull it out, lately I've been seeing red. I know where you are, I know where you be, I know where you live now, I know where you sleep. If I catch you at a show, you gon' leave a broken teeth. If I catch you on the road, you gon' get your ass beat. So last, I just see red tonight. I got a bad bitch, take a long ride or die. I'm like that. If you came back to life, you put a knife to your neck, this is sacrifice. So burn,
burn, let them burn, burn. I ain't never tired, you gon' learn. This is why you should never play with fire. Get smoked, caught up and choked, then go grab a ladder, no joke. Hang a rope, take the stool, it don't matter. Bang, bang, then go bang, bang for fun. I'm a serious psychopath that's a little undone, a little twisted in the head. I ain't afraid of no one. I'm half famous, half dead, yeah, I already won.
See the three things in life that I hate the most. You call thieves, dead beats, and a faithful host. They got three things in common, but they won't ever know. They can't provide for the life that they already wrote. So I lock them all up in a blank basement with a tape recorder label, press play, bitch. It's every song I ever bounce, I hope you hate it. I call it Diggy Key Song Free Playlist.
Fuck you.
What the hell do you think about that one?
Man, that dude, yeah, I think he got anger issues. Yeah, oh man. Super talented. It's a little dark, but super talented. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta play. Hey, Skeet, out of all the songs that you done dropped since you started recording, what's your favorite song?
Probably Swamp Rat Southern.
Man, play that. Man.
It's a little different. It kind of sums up my theme, really.
Yeah, you gotta play that thing. No doubt.
Actually, I don't know if I should say this, but I have a DJ on this. Can I tell that story trick? Hey, can I tell that story trick?
Yeah, go on, tell it.
Wait. What was the name again?
Swamp Rat Southern. Swamp Rat Southern.
All right. Now go and tell the story.
All right. Well, so the song really don't need a DJ necessarily, but I wanted to put it in there for flavor to tie the genres together, you know, because it's not a true rap song. It's one of them in the middle kind of songs. And so anyway, I asked Pawpaw if he'd do some cuts on it. And he said, sure, you know, so I sent it to him. Well, his DAW and my DAW are a little different in how they read time signatures. So I messed with it, and on the front end, he did cuts all the way through the song. So I messed with it, and I get the front part lined up, but the back part was off. And I get the back part lined up, the front part was off. So I started cutting it up, and we did this. I don't know. We went back and forth a number of times. Finally, he's like, "Well, just take it off. We don't need it. You know, the song don't need it." And it really didn't, but it did add some flavor. So I said, "What if I put the back end on? I won't put your name on it." He still, Pawpaw still gets he still gets paid for it. You know, he gets his cut, but so I didn't put his name on it because it didn't align exactly the way. Because he's a master at what he does.
Yeah.
And he's a master at what he does. And so, but it still worked the way I put it in there. It worked really well. And anyway, now it's got like over 9,000 views on the video. So obviously people are liking it.
Yeah, no doubt.
But anyway, so Pawpaw sort of did a ghost DJ on this one.
A ghost DJ.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess mystery DJ. I don't know. But
oh, good.
All right. Well, we fixing to get up in it. We're gonna listen to this one.
I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm the
swamp rat, cool cat, doing my thing. Hunting down in the bottom with that bayou bang. Check it with a poker, with a push it with a pole. Skinny got a mouse at the fishing hole. I'm a redneck, Peckerwood, OG ski. Chilling out on the back porch, grilling meat. Cause I'm throwing tumbleweed out in the yard. And a swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. Yeah. Y'all feeling it? Get one from the cooler and let's do this. Yeah. Me and my brothers and the preacher makes four. Floating down the river on an outhouse door. Swamp rat southern Mississippi Delta, southern Illinois, Seymour, East Stark, Louisiana boy, Western Kentucky, swamp rats free from South Mississippi to West Tennessee. I got a jacked up caddy rocket 22s, and I've been flipping off the man with those ski rows too. Choking on the stepping on the smelling on the bud, outlaw living down deep in the mud. I'm a kinfolk, folk feeling alright. Get together at the church every Sunday night. Spades in the kitchen, collard greens in the pot, and I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm swamp rat southern by the grace of God. I'm swamp rat southern.
Hell yeah. I already done heard that one. I just didn't catch it by the title.
Oh yeah.
No
Because
doubt.
when you said it, I was thinking about. Actually, for some reason, my mind went to Rednecks in America.
Oh yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I actually rap in that one a little. I mean, I rap in this one, but it's a different kind of. It's more of a singing, rapping kind of combination deal.
Right.
But it's I rap in Rednecks in America. Still working on some videos right now. I'm working on a video right now called for a song In My Small Town, and song about Trenton, Tennessee.
Old Trent.
About 7 miles down the road from where Mike Sons lives.
There you
go.
That's where I came up a good chunk of my child. Not always, but we moved around a lot. But that's where we finally settled in.
Damn, I cut my damn camera off, and then Mom calls me out.
What happened?
Y'all see? I cut my camera off so I can damn. And Mom called me out because I came by her and grabbed her empty bottle and went. She said, "I'm getting one from the cooler."
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Pawpaw. I told you 30 minutes wasn't enough for y'all.
Yeah. I know my battery getting really, really low, so we might want to wrap it up. Yeah.
I'm 15 minutes away from having to take my medicine.
There you go.
We old cats got to take our medicine, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I got some good medicine too.
I know y'all running on like eight something. So
yeah.
I'm running on 9 something, and I usually go to bed about 10:30.
Yes,
so.
sir. Hey man,
I still got to work tonight. I got to lay down some vocals for a song I'm working on for some other guy.
Oh, that's what's up.
I got them written though.
I got to get up in the morning and go grout a kitchen and a foyer.
Ooh-wee.
Ouch.
That's about all I got left. I laid all the tile today. I was glad to see that last piece go in, boy. Woo.
Hey, Scooter, you want a cameo here? Let me introduce y'all to Scooter. Come up here, baby. Here. See him?
Yeah.
Just for a minute to get that. Yeah, Nova
he likes tater chips.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdest dog I ever met.
We make this what we call a dip, which we use ground beef. We season the ground beef, and then we use pecani sauce and Velveeta cheese, and then we buy them Tostitos scoops. They look like little bowls. When you put a little bit of that dip in each one of them bowls, put a little dollop of sour cream on top.
Yeah,
and that's what she cooked tonight. And
oh man,
I had me 2 plates of them before we went live, but I was putting Diablo sauce on top of them. Well, Nova, my pit bull, she always, when I'm at the table, she always lays her head on my leg, waiting on me to hand her something under the table.
Yeah.
I had one of them jokers loaded up with Diablo sauce. I pulled it off, and I went and reached down there and handed it to her. She took it in her mouth, and then next thing I know, she moved away and she dropped it and looked at me like, "What the hell did you just give me?" But to my surprise, she went ahead and ate it. She did go ahead and eat it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, y'all.
Yeah, hey man.
Well, thanks for having me on. Thanks for having us on, man.
Appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you. I'm always humbled that anybody would want to listen to me say anything. So
yeah, I'm the same way, Pawpaw.
So hey, I appreciate you, man. So hope I know we didn't answer too many questions, but it was really cool.
Oh, you answered a whole shitload of questions.
Yeah. That's
if you only knew.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Y'all answered a whole shitload of questions. Like I told you, I was coming into this with a blank sheet. I mean, I could have asked y'all the questions I asked other artists, you know, the other individual artists that I've been asking, but those questions to me is stuff that we're trying to find out about them.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to find out about y'all. I was trying to get y'all story. I wanted your story.
Right.
And I think we pretty much laid down a good bit of that.
Yes, sir.
Well, we still gonna do that part 2 to that one thing we started. There's probably about 4 parts in there we got to put in there, but we'll do that one eventually.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Well, it's been real, fellas.
I'm gonna say this. Y'all saying that them appreciated me. I appreciate y'all because I mean I said I told my wife I said I'm gonna ask them for an interview, and I don't want an interview. I really want them to just sit down and just tell the story, because we had watched that show, and I said, "Now, you know, that's for it to be 30 minutes. That's like asking Grandpa not to tell the story."
Right.
And I wanted to hear the story, and I wanted to play the music with it, and I wanted to interact. And y'all, I felt privileged that y'all accepted to come on this live.
Yes, sir.
Well, honor's all mine, brother.
Same here, man. Same here.
No, all right. So we all feel honored. How about that?
There you go. Well, look, hey, y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed, man. And
love you, brother.
Love y'all, man. Trust God, man, and don't never lose your faith in God, and everything gonna be all right.
That's right.
And
I'm gonna say, love y'all, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Hey, what you say? My people. But
that's right.
That being said, everybody in here knows how I end my stuff. I end my stuff with y'all always keep it real. And then we're going to play my outro song. When the song's over, the live's over. So y'all all have a good night. And as always, keep it real.
Thank y'all.
Yeah,
yes, sir. It. Yes, sir.
Purchase your tracks.
We keep it real. Who the fuck gon' do it like we do? We keep it real. We making moves, you see it too. We keep it real. And they don't like that shit, that's the truth. We keep it real. We keep it real. We keep it real. Who the fuck gon' do it like we do? We keep it real. We making moves, you see it too. We keep it real. And they don't like that shit, that's the truth. We keep it real. We keep it real. We keep it real. All the way, not halfway. My catchphrase is fuck all the bitches, they can catch a fade. If they want this smoke, then rap away. And I'm billing you bitches for all of the time that you making me waste, yeah. And yeah, I'm rapping it, and all of you bitches are throwing the shade, yeah. It's funny though, cause y'all in the comments, but don't grab a mic. I'm the Grim Reaper, let me grab my sight, then I'ma send you pussies to the afterlife. You don't want the smoke, you don't want the drama, you don't want the beat, you don't want the problems. And this ain't a threat, nah, it's a promise. You gon' be in that obituary column if you keep on fucking with us. I don't know why you so mad that you suck, and if you get till I ain't giving a fuck. So run up our name, keep on living it up. Hey, we thought we can help, we know that you can't really do it like that. You broke fucks, need a cash grab. If you needed some money, you could've just dashed. If you don't know, we don't give a fuck what anybody says. We better than y'all, with or without cheddar involved. So I wouldn't pick up the pen. If I was you, what I would do is shut the fuck up and reset. If you really think this is all that we got, look, I'm telling you, you ain't see shit. We keep it real. What the fuck gon' do it like we do? We keep it real. We making moves, you see it too. We keep it real. And they don't like that shit, that's the truth. We keep it real. We keep it real. We keep it real. Who the fuck gon' do it like we do? We keep it real. We making moves, you see it too. We keep it real. And they don't like that shit, that's the truth. We keep it real. We keep it real. We keep it real.
Fucked up, load the trucks up, you gon' bust what? Not a fucking thing. Everybody mad at Menace, but you're like bad internet, y'all keep a buffering. Hold up, let me take it back. Turtle, shut up, when I snap. Fuck you and your mama, dog. They just want the drama, dog. Y'all the ones that caused it all along, so fuck it, I'ma drop it on a song. And tell you ain't nothing but a bitch, I'ma murder you all for the fuck of it. Y'all ain't got Menace right up in his bag. We gon' know that none of you touching my swag. Shut the fuck up, you old dirty ass hag. You mad as a bitch cause I'm giving you flack. We never needed fucking money from you. Don't give a fuck if you don't like what we do. And honestly, I don't got nothing to prove. You lame as a bitch and don't like how I move. Cool. But y'all just be mad that when you attack, we bring it right back. It's Menace and threats to the death of me, ho. I'm loading the clip up and let me go.
Keep it real. What the fuck gon' do it like we do? We keep it real. We making moves, you see it too. We keep it real. And they don't like that shit, that's the truth. We keep it real. We keep it real. We keep it real. Who the fuck gon' do it like we do? We keep it real. We making moves, you see it too. We keep it real. And they don't like that shit, that's the truth. We keep it real. We keep it real.